Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Carrion Anthology. We're back in it today, going through the Haunting of Harrowstone Session 2. Before we get started, does anyone want to do a nice little swanky recap for me about what we learned and what happened last week? You can roll out and do it to the chat. That's nice D20, and I will give you a nice hero point for doing so. All right. Dom with a 1 on the die. Anyone like to contest that?
Please do.
I don't think I could beat that.
All right. I will pick up where you stumble, King. So if you need help remembering what happened, just let me know and I'll chime in. All right. Take it away, Dom.
So, previously on Carrion Crown, our first session, we sort of began in sort of a meeting with the Order of the Palatine Eye, right? The eye.
Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye.
Palatine Eye.
It's a mouthful, and I kept forgetting the entire full name.
Yeah. Palatine Eye. Having a meeting with our sort of patron, a Dr. Oh no, when I mouse over her thing, her name doesn't pop up. This lady right here.
That is Judge Embreth.
Judge Embreth.
Judge Embreth Daramid. Here, I'll change it so you'll be able to see it.
All right. Yeah. All right. Judge Embreth Daramid explained to us that we have all the order has been listed in the will of a dear friend, Professor. What is it? It starts with L. Lorrimor.
So many NPCs. I'm so sorry.
I'll get it eventually. This is gonna be one session. I'll get it eventually. All right, Lorrimor. And apparently, according to her, Professor Lorrimor sent a message saying something is kind of fishy. If they die, please send somebody to investigate their death. And so, one to sort of fulfill our duty as being listed on the will, as well as to go and investigate the death of Professor Lorrimor. We've been tasked to head to his estate where his daughter is handling his funeral. And so we sort of meet each other and sort of get acquainted with each other along the 5-day carriage ride towards his manor, where his funeral will be taking place in the town of, where is it? Ravengro. Yeah.
You got it. Gold star.
Yep. And so we make our way there. We get to his manor, greeted by his daughter Kendra, and sort of see all the other guests who've come to partake in his funeral. We met when we got there. His daughter was in distress as normal, someone who had just lost their father. We sort of introduced ourselves, told her, she had some recollection of who we were and why we were here. And so we sort of explained to her that we didn't want to really waste any time, and while people were out and mingling and the body was by itself, we decided to ask if we could at least take a look, just so we could see figure out what has happened. We asked her a few questions, trying to be sensitive to the fact that she had just lost her father, and we learned a few things. One, apparently, it's a closed casket funeral. At least and keep that in mind. It's supposed to be a closed casket funeral. If something happens later on. But we sort of went around back, and she opened up the casket for us so that we can actually see Lorrimor. And we saw that his face got crushed. And with his face being crushed, no one really knows exactly what had happened. All she knows is that the sheriff was the one that found the body and sort of let her know that her father was dead. So, seeing what has happened and not necessarily sure exactly what's going on, but keeping those clues in mind, we went back to the rest of the party and sort of got to meet a few people. We met some of his old adventuring mates. Some of them, their children are in their stead, coming here in their stead. And then some other close, friendly friends that lived in Ravengro, as well as some other people I guess were were maybe town leadership. I'm not sure. Either way, after mingling for a bit, we decided to take a get procession ready and make our way towards the gravesite for the actual funeral. And so we got a few people, volunteers, to help be part of the procession and hold up the casket and carry it towards the grave, where we're supposed to meet the local priest there. Father, hold on, name mouse over. Gainsborough.
Gainsborough.
Yeah, Gainsborough. And so we made our way through the streets, getting towards the graveyard, through I think it was the ancestral path, or what was it? Ancestral
walk, I believe.
walk. Ancestral walk, yes. Yep. And while we were there, though, we were sort of accosted by some rowdy farmers and a sort of and their leader. I'm forgetting his name now. It's not on here.
His name was Gibbs.
Gibbs, yeah, Gibbs.
I grab his art.
All right, and he seemed to mention that Lorrimor was a necromancer and that they didn't want any necromancers being buried in their graveyard next to their families. We're not sure where they got this idea. His daughter was also unaware, and I'm not sure if they even really understood what they were saying. They seemed, just by the way they were talking, they seemed like they might have just came up with this conclusion out of fear and desperation. Either way, we tried to talk them down, and we seemed to have talk down Gibbs, but his mob wouldn't have any of it. They knocked him out and attacked us. There was a fight ensued, and we sort of handled it, but it kind of got a little out of hand when the casket got dropped and the body fell out. Somebody was a little too aggressive and caused the casket to drop.
It could have been anyone.
Yeah, it could have been anyone. Yeah, but it wasn't anyone. It was one other person. Anyways, with the casket drop, people were shocked finally seeing the body and its face and their face being crushed. A lot of the farmers were also frightened too, but some of them still stuck around. And we handled the fight, but it got to the point where after we knocked out some of them, somebody, naming no names here, decided to threaten to kill one of the farmers if they wouldn't, leave. Which I guess it did work. Credit where credit's due, but I feel like it could have been a little bit better. Either way, the fight sort of ended. The farmers sort of dispersed, but Gibbs, for sort of setting on this angry mob, was taken to the sheriffs, or escorted to the sheriffs by a lady.
He wasn't actually escorted. He was just told.
Oh, he left. He was told to go there. Yeah, that's true.
And if he doesn't, they'd find him.
Yeah.
So
he went. He went. He left, and we were able to continue the procession after cleaning up the body, getting it back in the casket, and making our way towards the grave, where we met Father Gainsborough. Did the eulogy, said some words, and lowered the body into the grave.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The one thing I will add to that is there were some lovely words said, but the most moving performance of the night was by the one and only Lord Casimir.
Well, his music.
His music brought tears to the eyes of many. It was.
Yeah, they were holding their heads.
Yeah, they were holding their beds. It was beautiful. honestly. Best performance of the night. But now, as you all sit around this open funeral, or this open grave that has the casket lowered in, the assistants of Father Gainsborough will be shoveling dirt onto the casket. They begin just doing that as the procession itself begins to clear. The woman right over here, who seems to have taken charge after the disbursement of the villagers, she steps forward and rather awkwardly, having just put Lorrimor on the ground, she says, "If that'll be it, we're heading back to the manor now to read the will. Those of you who are present in the will, we do ask for your attendance, and those who are not, if you'd like to still join us, you're more than welcome to." And Zokar, who we learned was the bartender in the town, she throws an arm around you, Lord Casimir, in a rather friendly manner, and she goes, "Well, this will be fun, will it not? We'll have drinks, and we will invoke the real spirits, huh?"
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I will disengage myself from her grasp.
Okay.
Just like take her arm and unwind it off of your neck.
Yes, thank you. I'm sure it will be a good celebration of his life.
A celebration indeed. And then she will take her son, Pervin, and they are going to start heading back to the estate. And Councilmember Hearthmount, the woman who has offered to read you the will, starts kind of, motioning for you all to start getting moving back to the estate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no sense dilly-dallying.
Yep.
On your way back through the walk, through the Restlands, to this graveyard, Matthias, someone sidles up next to you as you walk, and it is the young noble lord Endymion, and he looks to you rather quizzically. "You weren't actually going to harm that farmer, were you?"
No, of course not. Just a method used to persuade people to do something you want.
He is going to make an insight check on you, or sense motive in this case.
Did I set a DC?
Yes, you have your DC is equal to your will save. Excuse me. Oh, your deception DC plus 10. Let me go double check it. Can you just send me a quick DM, just telling me if you're lying or not?
Okay. Hold on. Where are you?
As he just he studies you very quizzically, and he has a lot of thought going behind those goofy little glasses of his. Okay, he nods.
Does my means of executing my goals, do they frighten you?
Frightened me. I will say they are most, in my opinion, unethical. But I won't deny that it did get the job done.
Very well. Results are results after all.
Results are indeed results. Is that something you do often in your line of profession, whatever you do?
Asking about my history. Let's see. I smuggle things. I steal things. Well, I used to. I turned over a new leaf. Now I work for these lovely individuals. All 3 of them. And he specifically doesn't point out to her
Gotcha.
in particular.
Gotcha. So you're some kind of bodyguard or lackey then for those 3.
Consider me a jester. Yes, I keep the entertainment going.
A jester. I quite like that. Well, I hope you plan to stay in town, Jester. I'll be here for a few weeks after the will reading, unlike some of our other compatriots here.
Oh, is someone leaving?
He nods his head towards the 3 guests, Quinley, Durston, and Grimbleshanks. They aren't likely to stay around after this. They have important things to deal with. Unfortunately, I have too much time on my hands.
But I have so many questions. After all, from what I've heard, they were all part of Petrus's old crew, his group of adventurers.
Yes, myself, Quinley, and Grimbleshanks were. Durston was the son of one of our former members, Caleb, who unfortunately met a rather tragic end on one of our expeditions to the Mwangi Expanse.
Ah, yes, the werewolf man.
He's really into werewolves.
Yes, I have noticed that. But I do not judge. Well, mostly.
You can judge a little.
You're right, a little bit.
He gives you a smile. And he will continue walking. He'll push up his glasses.
Today is a good day.
And you start making your way back to the estate. Any other conversations you guys wanted to have while you're walking?
Hell yeah.
All right, go for it.
Who do I want to pick on? Sigrid. Chaz would come up next to you, and he's a short little fellow, so he would tug on your cloak, or if you have some kind of
Yeah, I
flowing
have a long
clothing.
cloak. Yeah.
Okay, that's how he would get your attention. Is he'd just tug on it while he walks next to you.
Yes. What was it, Shaz?
Hi, Sigrid. I saw what you did with those peasants. Are you
A witch?
a devil? A devil?
I have been called that sometimes. But that
Did
is
you-
not what I am all the time. I am a seer,
are
a
you?
teller of fortunes.
Where are you from?
Insert Ustalavic down here.
Okay, okay.
Definitely native.
I think you'd fit where I come from. You'd fit right in.
Oh,
You have magic just like that, and you look like it.
that's magic.
Indeed. Anyway, I'm going to give you something. I want you to hang on to it.
Is it an apple? I was about to see if there were any good apples left lying around.
Oh, are we able to trade stuff to people?
Oh, you should be able to just drag it on their sheet, on their token. Can you not?
I cannot. You are not allowed to move items to this character. No.
You gotta turn on Giveth.
I
You gotta
reject
turn on
it.
Giveth
I reject
in
your
a
gift.
tool belt.
So, Cryptic Muffin, can you give the item and treasure
on.
to Sigrid?
Yes, I can. I'll also turn on Giffith. I apologize. I thought it was
I
on.
do not
Let me
accept your
go
gift, you wily halfling from the woods.
get away from
Ooh,
him.
oof,
I'm not a
oof,
halfling.
You're not a halfling?
Oof.
He's a
No.
freaky gnome.
Oh, I must have forgot. I don't have good notes in this game like I do. Okay.
I never
yet.
said.
You never said? Oh.
I never said.
Okay.
Anyway, he hands you this item that's hopefully in your
Oh.
inventory. You can choose to keep it or try to hand it back.
Okay, let's see. We've been given treasure. I will give it to you. Yes.
He says if you hang on to it,
I
I can if you hang on to it, I can always find you.
I keep many trinkets. I thank you, Shaz. And here's one for free. While the winds guide your step, the forest does not speak its secrets freely. Be wary, hunter. For even the cleverest snare may not catch what it does not intend.
That's good because I don't know how to make snares.
It's a useful tool. So we'll talk about snares all the way back to the...
Nice. Anyway, that's all I've got for Sigrid.
Okay.
Sigrid, do you want to make a perception check to see if there's any fun little apples?
Yes,
on
I
the
do. I do. 100%. I want to add an apple to my inventory right now.
ground? Sure, absolutely. Make a perception check so you can find. Yeah, you find an apple. And as you see the
So
kind of night
bad.
shining nice and brightly against the grimness of the Wrestlands, and you kind of trot over to him, pick it up, and as you pick it up, a just pungent odor hits your nose as you recoil, as this apple is completely rotten to the core, and there's worms just writhing in it.
Oh well, maybe next time.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, you got a natural one.
It's fine. Deads need this more than me, I guess. You free worms? Oh, toss the apple.
You toss the
into the
apple into the
graveyard.
graveyard.
Hopefully not hitting
Gainsborough
Gainsborough in the face, lowering our faction even more. All right, Jaws, the snares.
When you throw the apple away, Mira says, "What's wrong with that apple?"
But it had worms in it. I'm usually not picky, but you know, I want to get sick.
When you say that, she shakes her head. Waste. What a waste. Those farmers. They don't know what they're doing.
Well, you can't expect them to eat it after it's laying on the ground in the cemetery.
Well, no, it's laying on the ground in the cemetery because they were throwing apples away.
Quinley, the very tall, spooky Batman looking fella with sharp teeth, he speaks up. Well, at least they were not throwing knives. Would you rather knives or apples be thrown in your direction, little lady?
She actually takes a moment to think.
He called you little. Did his faction go up or down?
Because she's thinking about apples right now. It doesn't catch that. And then she says, probably knives.
An interesting answer. One I can respect.
Let us let the dead rest.
And you all let the dead rest as you cross the threshold out of the Wrestlands. It is dark at this point. A very light rain has started, and those of you who are more familiar with nature can tell that the rain is going to get pretty heavy as the night progresses. So you are quick to make it to the back to the estate where the party had met originally.
There an ominous thunder and lightning.
There's a really ominous thunder and lightning in the background. And I'll just bring us back over to to this map here. Oh, I already brought you guys over. Look at me, I'm so quick. Alrighty. And Councilman Hearthmount, she calls to the crowd that's gathering. All right, everyone, take your seats. This should be over pretty soon. Zokar and Pervin are actually going to leave the room towards the kitchen, likely to... Oop, that's not Pervin. That is Constant Hushman. To prepare some drinks for you guys while the will reading is underway, trying to give you guys some kind of privacy. The man that hasn't said anything this entire time does not join you back at the estate. He actually peels off towards the main town square pretty much immediately as soon as he can. He does not seem to. He paid his respects and he's going home. So he is not
He grumbled a
with
bit.
you guys. He grumbled a bit. He was really there. Yeah.
Grouchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must got worms in his apples too.
Must have been the set about a dear friend of his.
Dr. Grimbleshanks is actually just next to you, Mira.
All right.
He props down. He's like humming slightly.
Slapping
like
his knees.
Yeah, he's slapping his knees. He's like, I don't know where I am. This is great.
I'll sort of hum along with him a bit while we're waiting.
He starts to like hum louder than you.
Her brow furrows, looking at him, and then begins to hum a little bit louder too.
Oh, are we doing some music?
Pulls out the loot. Quick draw.
No, we're not. We're not. Councilman Arthmouth says we're not doing that.
It sounded like they were getting ready to do some music there.
Maybe
Maybe
after I leave for the night, you guys can all partake in that yourselves. Without further ado, I'd just like to start with the reading will, if you will. If you will, with the will.
Let's
And
hear what
she,
the ink has for us.
I believe I have flavor text for this. Maybe. All right. She is going to take out a cylinder. Looks to have a scroll inside. She shows it to you all to show that the wax seal that is holding the scroll together has not been broken. So that means it has not been read until just now. As she tips the scroll, those of you with good perceptions, which is going to be Mira, everyone but Casimir, actually. Everyone but Casimir.
Oh, Casimir.
Casimir, sorry.
Well,
Everyone but Casimir.
I'm busy thinking about what sort of music we might play later.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool Ustalav folktales you gotta sort through. Everyone but Casimir, you see that something small and metallic slides out of the scroll actually and lands on the ground besides the councilman, but they do not seem to notice it as they begin to unfurl the scroll.
Point it out to him.
Yeah.
And she looks down. Oh. And she picks it up and she puts it right on the table. I'm assuming that will be explained as well. And she clears her throat. This is a very long will. I, Petrus Lorrimor, being of sound mind, do hereby commit to this parchment my last will and testament. Let it be known that, with the exception of specific details below, I leave my home and personal belongings entire to my daughter Kendra. Use them or sell them as you see fit, my child. Yet, beyond the bequeathing of my personal effects, this document must serve other needs. I have arranged for the reading of this document to be delayed until all principals can be in attendance, for I have more than mere inheritance to apportion. I have two final favors to ask. To my old friends of the Order, I hate to impose upon all of you, but there are few others who are capable of appreciating the true significance of what it is I have to ask. As some of you know, I have devoted many of my studies to all manner of evil, that I might know the enemy and inform those better positioned to stand against it. For knowledge of one's enemies is the surest path to victory over its plans. And so, over the course of my lifetime, I have seen fit to acquire a significant collection of valuable but dangerous tomes, any one of which in the wrong circumstances could have led to an awkward legal situation. While the majority of these tomes remain safe under lock and key at the Leipzig University, I fear that a few I have borrowed remain in the trunk in my Ravengro home. While invaluable for my work in life, in death, I prefer not to burden my daughter with the darker side of my profession, or worse still, the danger of possessing these tomes herself. As such, I am entrusting my chest of tomes to you. I ask that you please deliver the collection to my colleagues at the University of Leibstadt, who will put them into good use for the betterment of the cause. Yet, before you leave for Leibstadt, there is the matter of another favor. Please delay your journey 1 month and spend that period of time here in Ravengro to ensure that my daughter is safe and sound. She has no one to count on now that I'm gone, and if you would aid her in setting things in order for whatever she desires over the course of this month, you would have my eternal gratitude. From my savings, I have also willed each of you a sum of 100 gold coins for safekeeping. Excuse me. For safekeeping, I have left these funds with Embreth Daramid, one of my most trusted friends in Leibstadt. She has been instructed to issue this payment upon the safe delivery of the borrowed tomes, no sooner than 1 month after the date of the reading of this will. I, Petrus Lorrimor, hereby sign this will in Ravengro on the first day of Callistrial in the year 4710. I will copy and paste that in the Discord so you guys can read through it as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I realized I probably should have done that in the first place as I was reading. Okay, let me go. I'll stick it in resources there for you guys. The message is too long. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
The modern technology said no. Imagine
Alright.
if you had to tweet that out.
Yeah. So with the reading of this will, the short of it, from what you all can gather immediately, is Lorrimor has given you 2 tasks as members of the Order come to his funeral. The first is he has a collection of very dangerous tomes that he'd like returned to the University of Leibstadt. And the second is to make sure his daughter Kendra is safe. Now that he is gone, there is no one around for her, so she will be by herself and while she's trying to get everything figured out. And would you like you all around either for protection or offering aid, whatever you can.
So we're the old friends of the Order.
You are the old friends of the Order.
Oh, of the Order. I thought they were talking about his
Mhm.
order and his old friends and his
Yeah.
old party. That's what I got.
Oh, I
That's what I was thinking,
apologize.
too.
No.
The Order is very... Sorry, I apologize. The Order of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye was the reference for that.
Okay.
So that's you guys. That's you guys.
Buddy friends. I
Was there
guess
anything
there was
there
nothing
for
for
his-
you for his old party.
Yeah.
Where's my pen? There is another piece of paper.
Okay. This is the
So-
bill.
This is the bill. So they will also be getting some stuff as councilwoman, Hearthmelt will read that to them. Grab that. I will keep this very short and sweet. She pulls out a separate piece of paper. To Endivian, my fine apprentice, I leave to you my spellbook. Let its knowledge guide you on your path of the arcane discovery and for the betterment of Ustalav. You have a remarkable talent and a remarkable mind. Never let it go to waste. And Endivian gets handed Lorrimor's old spellbook. To Dr. Grimbleshanks, my friend, enclosed you will find blueprints and schematics of our long overdue project. I hope you find you are looking for I'll not be there to witness it at any time, my friend. And Dr. Grimbleshanks is handed a lengthy and colorful folder with different sheets of paper inside, and he looks super freaking stoked. Sitting next to him, Mira, he opens up the folder. Can you just make a recall knowledge check as you just kind of peek over what he's got in there? Oh, fantastic. Look at you. You're so smart. You peek over. It seems to be some kind of contraption. You think at first it might be some kind of cart, but the more you look at it, it seems to be some kind of submersible meant to go underwater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, ain't that something?
Isn't it? Quite incredible, actually. And he flips through the papers. He's just super excited. He's not listening to anything that happens after this.
Yeah.
All right. To Quinley, my shield and sword. Quinley, I leave to you several of my bestiaries that I have gathered and recorded over our years of adventure. I hope they serve you well in your hunts to come. And Quinley gets a bunch of books that all look really boring, just full of monsters that I'm sure you guys will never need at all.
I wonder if they match his skin. They don't fit with his current styling.
All right. And then the last one is to Durston. To Durston, I leave a single notebook of my travels to the Mwangi Expanse, a first-person record of your father's last adventure. And he just gets a torn-out journal page handed to him, and he takes it, and his eyes start just welling up with tears as he looks at the page, as he sees his father's name get mentioned a few times, and he cries a little bit.
And it says, get chills off.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
pat him on the shoulder.
He accepts your comfort. And with that, my job is done, and Councilman Hearthmet will stand up. She will motion to the key. Kendra, I'm gonna assume you probably know what that goes to then. The trunk he mentioned in the will? Oh, yes, allow 1 moment, and Kendra is gonna scuttle off as she goes somewhere deeper within the house, likely to find this trunk of books that Lorrimor mentioned in his will.
Should I come along with you to carry the books,
Oh,
Miss Lorrimor?
sure. Yeah, sure, of course. Oh, please just call me Kendra.
Yes, Miss Lorrimor.
All right. And she's gonna take you. I'm not gonna bring you around because we'll be on this map for 3 years if we actually try to move through it.
Okay.
She's gonna take you upstairs. Hang on, I'll show you like what the room looks like where she goes. Here, hang on. I'll just drag another copy of your token over here. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Right over here. She brings you a very large library. And in the corner of this mess, there's a trunk of books, and she directs you to it as you pick it up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I will pick it up.
Right. Be careful, I don't know what's in there.
I believe he said it was books.
Well, anything else? He just made it sound rather dangerous. Like, what if those books are like explosive runes or something?
Well, we'll keep the lid shut. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Okay. You're going to head back to the room with Kendra. And she has you put it onto the table. And while you two are gone, the councilman is actually going to depart, as she does bid you all farewell, despite the cold welcoming from most of the other citizens of Ravengro. She does say goodbye to you all. Do keep yourself safe. Never know what's going to bump in the night around here. She heads out.
So if we have to stay here for a while, does that mean free rooms?
Oh, yes. And Kendra, despite her, solemnness over the evening, at the idea that you guys get to stay, or are asked to stay, she looks very excited and very happy.
It will be like a sleepover.
Yes, and I have
For
plenty of rooms
30
upstairs as well.
days. Awful auspicious number. How did
You guys
know?
will enjoy it here in Ravengro. I know the locals can be quite persnickety, but they really are good people. They've treated me very well over the years we've been here. And of course, your room will be taken care of, and breakfast every morning. I'll make it for you all.
Well, not without my help.
I
Why
would
didn't
welcome
say
the help,
anything
Mira.
about this.
You don't have servants to make your dinner, your breakfast?
No.
Well, you can't take care of a mansion this size by yourself, can you?
We have been, but
Spend all your time cleaning, cooking.
yes, I guess I don't need this place anymore, and And since it's mine now, I suppose I could sell it and move somewhere else, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. That's a big step to take, and
Yes,
we
what
have
about all your
some
memories
tomes to
here?
look at. I have some fond memories here, but they'll always be in my heart. For now, let's just look at these tomes, right?
Oof.
Dangerous
Do we want to look
books.
at them?
Yes, I'll open it and take a look.
Alrighty.
just
Sigrid,
I just
you get
grabbed the
handed
first
key.
one. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
You gotta open up the tome first. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
Oh, it's a whole thing?
All
Uh-oh.
right. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh yeah. Okay. Do I have flavor text for this? Nope. All right. So when you open up the tome, the first thing you see is a journal on top of a stack of books that has a big written red pen that says "Read me first" on there.
Okay. You don't tell me what to do, book. Fine. I resist fate. I open the book. It says read me first.
So you open up a journal. Very, very quickly you can tell this is Professor Lorrimor's journal. It is written in Verisian. And it, just flipping through it really, really casually, it's just like an account of his days. But as you keep going, you realize a few of the journal entries are actually circled in this red pen that instructed you to read it first. And you, would you like me to go chronologically for what you find?
Sure. Oh, look, he even wrote his name.
Yes, his
Circled
name's in
this.
there too. The first one you find is from 10 years ago. Oh, I
Ooh,
think I
10
entered
years.
those into the end. That's fine.
The Whispering Way is more than just a cabal of necromancers. I see that now, and death is their fountain of youth. Uncovering their motivation does not place me at ease, as I thought it might. Their desire to be eternal simply makes them more dangerous. Ain't that the truth, brother?
And the next one you see
Oh,
is
was
from
I
2
not supposed to
months
read that
ago.
out loud? Look at everything.
No, oh, sorry. Kendra is hanging on to every word you say.
Okay.
She wants you to read it out loud.
Here you go, Shaz. We'll all get to turn.
2 months ago. It is as I had feared. The Way is interested in something here in Ravengro. But what could it be?
It'd be hard to hear what they want. This world.
And Chaz, do you pass the book along to read the next journal entry?
Triple shakes.
You
No,
don't
he's
wanna do
busy.
that?
He's busy.
He looks over at Matthias and hands the book that way.
Matthew shakes his head rapidly. No.
All right, you get handed the book.
Of course, I get the long one. Anyone else want to read this?
Everyone stares at you.
Ah, yes, you are
expectantly.
fine dropping coffins in graveyards, but you are scared of words on paper. This ink cannot harm you, friend.
It's all fine. Alright, 1 month ago. Whatever the Way seeks, I am now convinced their goal is connected to Harrowstone. In retrospect, I suppose it all makes sense. The stories they tell about the ruins in town are certainly chilling enough. It may be time to investigate the ruins. But with everyone in town already being so worked up about them, I'd rather not let the others know about my curiosity. There's plenty of folks hereabout who already think I'm a demonologist or a witch or something. Ignorant fools.
And do you pass the book along?
He just tosses it to his right.
Tosses it to your right. All right, Lord Casimir, you're handed the
I
book
Catch the book.
and the next journal entry.
Hold on a second. The thing is blocking my view here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. It's
20 days ago. It is confirmed. The way seems quite interested in something. No, strike that. Someone who is held in Harrowstone. But who specifically is the way after? I need a list of everyone who died the night of the fire. Everyone. The Temple of Phrasma must have such a list. I'll hand it to Mira.
Her eyes kind of perk up when she hears the Temple of Pharasma be mentioned. Boy, you were complaining about the long one. She looks at Matthias. All right, 18 days ago. I see now just how ill-prepared I was when I last set out for Harrowstone. I'm lucky to have returned at all. The ghost, and when she reads that, the ghost, you see her sort of shake a bit. If indeed there were a ghost, if I did not find it, you see her when she reads that, you hear her sigh, a relief. Find it. If I did not find it, prudent to investigate further. Prevented me from transcribing the strange symbols I found etched along the foundation. Hopefully, on my next visit, I will be more prepared. Thankfully, the necessary tools to defend against spirits are already here in Ravengro. I know that the Church of Pharasma used to store them in a false crypt in the Restlands, at the intersection between the Eversleep and the Black Path. I'm not certain if the current clergy even know what their predecessors have hidden down below. If my luck holds, I should be able to slip in and out with a few borrowed items. She's gonna flip to the next page, the next one if there's more.
there's one more journal entry that is circled red, as
Right.
it is now 17 days ago.
Yeah, she flips through it. She flips to it.
Do you hand it to Kendra, or would you want to read it?
No, she's hooked now. They're talking about
She's hooked?
undead. She's talking about undead being here.
Okay.
She needs to destroy these undead.
Okay.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I return to the prison. It is imperative the way does not finish. Okay, hold on, wait. Oh, okay. Tomorrow evening, I return to the prison. It is imperative the way does not finish. My caution has already cost me too much time. I am not sure what'll happen if I am too late. But if my theory is right, the entire town could be at risk. I don't have time to update my will, so I'll leave this here where Kendra's sure to be able to find it should the worst come to pass.
And that is the last journal entry in the book.
That 17 days ago follows the date of today.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he died a week ago, right? 2 weeks ago?
3 weeks, yeah.
14 days, so like 14 days ago is when his body was found.
Okay.
Yes, 14 days ago is when his body was found.
What is this prison that he speaks of? Is there a prison here in Ravengro?
Yes, the Harrowstone prison. And when you ask this, Casimir, everyone can make me a society check, or just make me a recall knowledge check.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Excellent. Thank you. All right. So yes, Kendra says the Harrowstone prison. That was made in the town of Ravengro. Everyone, using your collective knowledge of Ustalav lore and history, knows of its existence. You know, as a group, that Harrowstone is a ruined prison, partially destroyed by a fire in 4661. The building has stood vacant ever since. The locals suspect it's haunted and do not enjoy speaking of the place.
It's still in use.
That's like 50 years ago.
Is that where
Yes.
our friend Gibbs is bound?
No, the prison isn't in use currently.
Okay.
There was an accident up there 50-ish years ago, and it's been closed ever since.
Fire often has a sense of humor.
You all mentioned that you think my father may have died in a suspicious way. And if these journal entries are anything to go by, he was investigating this way?
Which way?
This way.
He was left
The
and right.
the whispering way.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Do
he
any of
mentioned
you-
he mentioned them being a cabal of necromancers. Filth spits on the ground.
Do any of you know anything about the way?
Awful nice floor to spit on it.
Please wipe it up.
Yeah, I'll clean it up later.
Mira's too locked in, you know.
Chaz, know anything about the Whispering Way?
You can. Everyone who'd like to make a recall now, shit can. Oh, okay. So Chaz and Mira, both of you critically succeeded.
Yeah.
So you as a group can know this about the way. Write that down. The Whispering Way is a sinister organization of necromancers that has been active in the inner sea region for thousands of years. Agents of the Whispering Way often seek alliances with undead creatures or are themselves undead. The Whispering Way's most notorious member was Tar-Baphon, the Whispering Tyrant.
Oh
Although
my God.
although the society itself has existed for much longer than even that mighty necromancer. And you also know something else about them too that's not here, but I'm going to mention to you now. They have a specific way they tend to get rid of their enemies. As necromancers, they're very familiar with pharasma and spells that are able to speak with dead. So often, when they need someone offed, they will find a way to destroy their head. So the spell cannot be cast on them.
Chaz looks at Mira, and does Mira have any inkling who Tar-Baphon is? Because Chaz knows who Tar-Baphon is.
Oh, I have my lantern still on. Whoops. Now it is less bright.
Do I know who Tar-Baphon is?
Yeah, I feel like Tar-Baphon is kind of like...
Anyone
also
who lives in
he's a big
Ustalav should probably know about that guy.
Yeah. So Tar-Baphon in the current year of the Carrion Crown, Tar-Baphon was a very powerful necromancer that came to basically full dictatorship in Ustalav about, oh gosh, it must have been 100 years ago, a few hundred years ago from the present time. He pretty much conquered Ustalav and enslaved the entire living population. And he would use them either as slaves or he would turn them into undead to be a part of his undead army. He was only defeated by an event called the Shining Crusade, which kind of didn't kill him, but it got pretty close. And he's like, quote unquote, dead. It's kind of complicated kind of situation. But that's like your general knowledge of Tar-Baphon as it is now.
Okay.
Did either of you two that realize this say anything to the rest of us?
Oh yeah, Mira say everything.
Yeah, if Mira's gonna do it, then Chaz will keep his mouth shut.
Like about 30 seconds after he tells that, Casimir jumps up. He's like, he had his head crushed, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he sits back down, nodding his head.
Probably best
Give him a
not to
couple
utter his
leads.
name. Names have power. Let's just call him TB.
Like tuberculosis? Sure.
Don't know what that is, Shaz.
Tuberca who?
I don't know if
Who?
anyone knows.
There are actually more books in this chest, by the way.
Oh, how many
Um,
books? Do they look
there are
spooky and
4.
dangerous like it was
They
described?
do look very spooky and dangerous. Yeah.
Okay.
Eeny, mini, money, mo.
I'll give you like a description of them, and you can pick which one you want to be spooky and dangerous with. The first one is a purple book that seems to be bound in some kind of golden emboss, and on the front of it seems to be a golden scarab with an eye in the center. You all are familiar with the Esoteric Order or the Palatine Eye at this point, because you kind of work for them right now.
Mhm.
That is their symbol that you are familiar with. The other book is a book. Which one does that one look like? This one is a all black book. Even the pages are black. There is no kind of writing on the cover. There's only writing inside that seems to be it's white on black pages. It gives a very spooky vibe. Next book is a dusty brown, and it has a symbol on the front of a fly. Let me just double check. That's what that is. Yes, it is a fly with a skull on its back. Like it's almost like painted on. And the last one is another dark gray tome. Its pages are a little stained red, and it has a skull on the front with chains coming out of its eyes.
Oh. Hmm.
So, who wants to read the book?
It was very interesting. I'm feeling very tired. I think maybe Kendra, where will we be staying?
Oh, you'll be staying upstairs. I can show you to your rooms if you'd like to retire.
Never stayed in a mansion before. I am very excited.
I don't know if I'd call it a mansion. It's just a humble estate.
Let's see. Your foyer is 60 feet long. 60 feet across. And I think you could fit many families in this one room.
Oh, perhaps I should sell it and they can tear it down for more affordable housing for everyone here in Ravengro.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
happen
this is
to
all
have
very
kings?
exciting. I'm
Do you-
Just-
Do you happen to have a king-size bed?
Not where you're staying, no.
Oh,
That's my room and my
Aw.
father's room, but I would prefer you not to sleep in his room, preferably.
Casimir shuts the trunk lid with the books in
All
it.
right. You shut the trunk lid. The evil books are sealed away.
lock it.
We shouldn't be reading these books.
We
We
shouldn't.
should put them somewhere safe until we leave. Do you have a storage vault somewhere? These are dangerous books. We shouldn't just leave them around.
Yes, we can leave them in the library if you'd like.
That's
That's
the
where they've
safest place
been.
you have?
Mira looks at you, Casimir, and says, "You think they probably might be the safest near one of us?"
You're very wise. I will take them and keep them near me.
Okay, hopefully they're not cursed or something.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Oh, we're gonna be traveling with them for more than 5 days. We'll find out eventually.
No,
Right.
we're supposed to stay here for 30 days and then go back, right? That's when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up, they're gonna be close to us for 5 days inside a carriage. So
Oh yeah,
Good
it's
thing
5
it's
days.
rather than
5
fi-
days tra-
All right, are you
I
gonna
know
take
the
them
curse
all,
now.
Pastor?
Yeah, I'm taking him wherever it is that I'm sleeping.
Alrighty, I'll put them in your inventory. Don't
Alright.
get tempted.
Oh, he can hardly read anyways. He was pretty worried when he handed him the book.
Started sweating.
There's a reason why
What-
there's a reason why Mira said he looked at Casimir and we said we should keep them.
With that, Doc Grimbleshanks is gonna stand up with this folder. Oh, Eureka! I think we've done it. Oh, I really should get going. You won't mind if I take my leave tonight, will you? Well, it's raining and muddy, and you don't have a coach to take you back, so perhaps it's best you stay for the night, Doctor. You don't want to get lost out there, right? Oh, I suppose you're right. All right, well, I know where the rooms are, Kendra. Good night. I have some reading to do.
Reading,
he,
he calls
he's-
it.
Right. He stumbles out of the room. He's not really watching where he puts his feet, and he is going to disappear down the hallway. It is poorly mapped because someone was bad at mapping this map. Who's also gonna leave? Oh. Quinley doesn't say anything, he just walks away. He is the knight. Yeah, he doesn't need explanations. Durston is rather troubled by this entire situation. You guys do not think Lorrimor was murdered, do you? For real?
I mean,
Well-
have you seen his face?
We should perhaps
Unfortunately.
wait until Miss Lorrimor has retired for the night before discussing this. I'm sure it's really distressing to you, isn't it, Miss Lorrimor?
No, I want to know more. I want to know what happened with my father. If we can find the people who did this to him, then we can prevent it from happening to anyone else, right?
Oh, I don't want you to have bad dreams over this.
Casimir, the woman said her words. She wants to stay and listen. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself just fine.
Of course.
Perhaps it would be beneficial for us to learn more about the Whispering Way and Harrowstone. My father has a massive library. It's likely that there might be something in there about either Harrowstone or the Whispering Way, or this Tarbafan.
Out of character, it mentions in the notes in the Restlands at the intersection between Eversleep and Black Path. In the Black Path, where is
Yeah.
that?
On the,
So would you like to,
Graveyard.
let's
be
come
on
over to the map.
Graveyard map.
Yeah. Let's jump over real quick just so I can show you guys the map here. Just so I can show you. Alright. So it was the one path you guys didn't walk down. So I will reveal the black path over here. So it is at the intersection of the Eversleep and the Black Path, which you can assume is likely over here somewhere. Yeah, probably, maybe.
Big red one.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna circle that.
There you go. Here, I'll do you one better, Red. How about that? You can just
Oh.
have that.
Aw, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. I'll just reveal it. All right, let me drag you guys back over the estate. All right.
Oh, really quick. I want to go
Uh-huh.
back. I want to insight and Davion when we had the super secret spooky books out.
Sure. Go ahead and make a sense motive.
Did he
check.
seem more interested than is normal for a wizard?
He definitely looks very interested, but like the wizardly amount. I
Yeah,
guess.
I know. Yeah. So then
You
while
know,
we're like
it's-
talking about it, looking at him, so you're just gonna say, the pursuit of forbidden magic, twists more than spell.
I will say though, with your check, you know that he will not try to steal these books.
You
Just,
can-
it's just.
It sometimes
can tell
warps
he
the
won't.
souls of those who wield them. Anyway, don't know why I said that. Tired.
And Davian
Divisions,
shakes his head.
divisions. Let's
Yeah,
retire. I don't think he will steal the books. That's good.
Yeah, he will not steal the books. You can tell that much. If If y'all would like, though, he will speak up. I can take a peek at those tomes. Perhaps knowing what they are would be helpful to your endeavors.
We know what they are. They're dangerous.
But it could be beneficial for us to know precisely what they withhold.
As Lorrimor's apprentice, I feel like that maybe I should have been included in this whole dangerous tome situation instead of a bunch of strangers. But I'd be more than happy to assist you.
Here's the key, sir. Have at it.
There are many books in the library you can study. When you've read all those, maybe we can look into these.
I'm sure that his character has read them all already. Twice.
You make a wonderful point. I suppose I have not been to Ravengro and Lorrimor's estate in some time, so I'm sure he has added to his collection of books over the years. If you all do seek assistance in discovering more about this Whispering Way and Harrowstone, if you'd like my assistance in researching, you will need to ask. You'll find me in the library at any point of day.
See, Andy has proven himself quite useful.
You can call me Vion. I don't like Andy. The kids would call me that in university.
Oh, okay then.
Well,
Vion, I will most likely I'll come to you and ask you to help us do some research on this Whispering Way.
Of course, it's almost like I'll give you a +2 if you ask me to help. And he will.
He moonwalk away.
He moonwalks away.
In addition to returning these books, Professor Lorrimor also had a second task force, which is to stay here for 30 days and make sure Miss Lorrimor is safe.
Yep.
And these notes, these circled notes, I think they indicate someplace where she might not be safe. The timing of his death combined with his last comment here, I suspect, plus the manner of his death, he was in fact killed by this Whispering Way. Tomorrow we should go to the Restlands and investigate this intersection where the false crypt is, and perhaps go to Harrowstone itself. Seems like it was right after he went there that he was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Go there and look around and perhaps make sure this area is safe for Miss Lorrimor before we leave. And he dramatically stands to his feet and pulls his sword and holds it in front of him and says, "I pledge myself to your safety, Miss Lorrimor."
Oh.
He kind of looks around to see if anyone else is joining him, and apparently nobody does. So he sheathes the sword.
I was with you
down.
until you stood up and saluted like that.
I know you're with me inside where it counts.
That's very sweet of you. I accept your guardianship, Casimir.
Weight of the shield suits you, friend.
It is a burden,
So the flame of your
but it's one I
conviction,
must bear.
maybe it will burn you someday.
Durston
You
steps
just-
up beside you, Casimir, by the way. He takes out his sword. He's totally in.
Thank you, friend Durston. I knew I could count on you.
Any time.
Perhaps there's some werewolves among these whispers.
As a professional werewolf
This-
hunter, I will find them.
Whispering werewolves, oh no.
No.
Bez, you had
Well,
a
how-
comment?
He holds his tongue.
Very well.
I'll pick
He's-
up the trunk.
He's blazing a look at that chest with the books in it, though.
Oh, well, books are no longer in the chest. They're in Casimir's inventory.
Wait, I thought
So
we
my-
had him in the chest. The chest had a locking key on it. That's like an extra layer of safety. You don't want him in there?
Yeah, he's holding the chest. He closed the chest and he's holding the chest
Oh, you want to just hold the chest
with the
Oh,
books
that's-
in it.
with the books in it? Okay.
For now, yeah.
For now, okay. I will say then yes, you do have. It's a big trunk. So, yes, you're holding it for now. This is not something you can probably. I guess. Nah, you can probably jury rig some kind of harness to you if you want. It'll be a little clunky, a little awkward. You might get some weird looks, but you can attach the chest like to your back if you wanted to.
Well, I think for traveling purposes, when we travel, he'll get something else, like a backpack or something to put him in.
Yeah.
Get
yeah.
something well made to protect him. But for now, he's leaving him in the chest.
Alrighty.
For tonight, yeah.
tonight.
Remember, Casimir, if you hear any spooky noises, any whispering voices, or wake up to a, I don't know, dead girl hanging from your ceiling, you know why.
The Whispering Way.
Lightning strikes outside.
Well, I was referring to the. You know what? Never mind. Yes, the Whispering Way.
It's getting late. Perhaps I should retire now.
And as you say so, Zokar, the bartender, comes out with a big tray of ale. She's still here. She's making ale. Oh, why are we retiring, friends? The night is still young, yes?
Here's to that.
Oh.
A night's
Yes.
Awful soup.
Yeah, she Pervin runs around and hands you guys all a bunch of alcohol.
No, thank you. Perhaps if you have a tall glass of warm milk, that'd be great. Help me sleep.
Oh,
You
you can
want-
give me his glass then.
I hand
Oh.
him my glass.
Drinks are on me anyway, friends. On your friend, Zokar. Bartender of the Laughing Demon. Feel free to come by whenever. We do breakfast in the mornings, and in the evenings we do dinner.
Well, I'm gonna be here for about a month, so I'll probably stop by at some point.
We are located right in the town square, east of the statue.
We're just gonna stand up, grab a drink, and then start heading towards the library.
Alrighty. You bring your alcohol to the library, and Zokar looks a little sad that you're leaving the party, but she's just gonna stop you.
Mira has left the party.
And Mira, you can walk down the hallway. There's a nice sitting room and a massive library down here, and you already see Vion. He's head in a book, already reading.
All right. I think the first thing you should do is probably say, hey, back to Vion, does she know what area might have books about Harrowstone or the Whispering Way or history of Ravengro?
And he closes his book, stands up. Right this way. He knows exactly where to go, and he brings you over to the shelf.
All right.
This one has all you can need to know about the Whispering Way, and the one just to the south has some documents regarding Harrowstone. However, I think you might have more luck if you go to the town hall looking at the archives. Though I must warn you, his collection is intense. It may take you a while to sort through things, and it is getting late.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what I'm about to head into tomorrow before I go to
Alright.
bed tonight.
How many hours are you willing to spend in the library before you go to bed?
Right now, probably just an hour just to like get a sense of where stuff is, so that I have a game plan the next tomorrow.
And just so you know, you have unlocked one research location, which is the Lorrimor Library. And here you're able to research the Whispering Way, as well as Harrowstone.
Okay.
Back in the room, as Zokar is handing out these drinks, she looks to you, Chaz. What? Are you some kind of hunter in the woods? Do you hunt the werewolves like our friend Durston?
I hunt things.
Ooh, tell me more. What kind of things?
He looks at the company that he's keeping currently and says lots of bad things.
Oh, a man of secrets. All right.
I'm not a man.
She looks you up and down. Then what are you, spirit?
He looks at everybody like, seriously. I'm a gnome.
And you can be a man and a gnome. Those are not mutually exclusive.
If you say so. That drink, please?
She hands you the drink.
He chugs it.
So where are all you from? You all are from different parts of Ustalav or outside of it?
Yes.
Outside of it or in it? I asked 2 questions, both with contradicting answers.
I'm from out and about. I travel a lot. Not native to these lands.
Ooh, secret. So what, you all are here for Lorrimor's funeral. Did you ever know him? And she kind of leans against the table like she's definitely trying to pry you guys for deets about who you guys are.
I'm feeling kind of tired.
Are we supposed to
and
be keep it secret that we're from the Palatine Eye? Is that what did the judge tell us?
On the
that?
down low, she said, yeah.
Okay. I go
I'm kind of tired.
where the wind
I'm gonna
takes
go-
me, and currently, the winds thread through a very soft pillow full of feathers. I hope.
Well, I heard you all talk about Harrowstone. Would you like to know more?
How did
What
it?
exactly
Oh, go ahead.
do you know?
Well, I was just a little girl when it burned down, but I know a little bit about it. There was a big fire. A lot of people died that night, including a majority of the prisoners and the guards. No one really knows how it was started, or at least it's not common knowledge around the town.
No one got them out.
The rumor is, she leans in, the warden of the prison locked everyone in.
Oof. I dare say that's a cruel bastard.
He's hailed as a hero around Ravengro. They say that if he did not lock everyone in, many of the prisoners would have escaped.
So he sacrificed a few good guards to do away with all the pests and the rats.
Oh, I would not call them pests or rats. They were the most vile Ustalav had to offer. The town of Ravengro was built around this prison. The whole town was constructed to support it. Ustalav sets its worst criminals here. Murderers, serial killers, all the very, very nasty people. So I would not feel sympathy for them.
Oh no, I am in total agreement. I respect the decision that was made that night.
But we'll never really know what happened, and she sips her ale. It's not like the dead can talk, right?
If you
He looks back and forth to everybody.
if you know how to listen, cryptically. Right. Wow. Where's that bed?
You
That
leave.
fluffy bed.
It is. Oh, Kendra looks to you. Oh, you're going the wrong way.
You said it was
Um,
upstairs.
It is upstairs. There's a staircase over there.
Is there? Oh, there is. Oh, okay. I do
right
remember
over
that.
there.
I see it. Okay.
So you head on upstairs. It should bring you to the second floor. Then take a left.
Oh, wonderful. I see. Levels.
And then you levels.
Oh, there's an arcane suit. We better not touch that.
If you go down and then a left.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
so this map does not map very well. Then there's a bunch of dorms down there. You should you could
Yes. Okay.
pick one.
This one has a bathtub in
Sig, and she goes off. Durston also is going to retire for the night. He has a single drink and he's already kind of feeling it.
Enjoy the rest of the night, Durston.
Oh, you too, my friends. I'll see you in the morning.
Same here.
He's gonna head off.
Poor fella. Such a lightweight. As he downs the second bottle of ale.
Right, well, I should take my leave, my friends, as well. Don't want my son having a late night at all. You enjoy your rest, and feel free to stop by the Laughing Demon whenever. Or if you want to hear any rumors around town.
Oh, madame, I most certainly will pay you a visit.
She winks, and she leaves. Before Pervin leaves, he looks to you, Matthias. How much money do you have on you right now?
Uh,
The child asks. The DM's not asking, the child is asking.
I have 5 silver and 8 copper. Why?
3 silver. He holds his hand out.
1 silver, 5 copper.
Deal.
You have the makings of one such. You have the makings of a mastermind in the future. I can tell.
If you up it to 2 silver total, I'll tell everyone that you, that Gibbs attacked you first. He was the real bad guy tonight.
Kid, you're in, and he'll pass him 2 silver.
He fist bumps. Alright, see you later. He leaves. And, they depart.
Okay, it's just you and me, Chaz.
It is. He pours himself another drink.
Ah, today will be a good night. Oh, you're here still.
Oh, I live here. Still do.
Oh,
Does Kendra drink?
Yeah.
sit down with the rest of us. Enjoy a good ale.
So how do you two enjoy Ravengro so far?
Oh, it is absolutely terrible, but I like
Oh.
it.
It is kind of terrible.
You get used to it. It's the people here
Grows
are
on you.
protective of their own.
Matthias, I got a question for you. You know, we were back in the graveyard.
Yes.
Were you going to kill that guy?
Oh, dude, you just got
Oh.
sprayed.
I saw the icon.
Oh man.
Or was that a bluff?
First the little wizard boy, now you. It was a bluff. I had no true intentions to kill the unfortunate soul. Clearly they were paranoid and panicking. I only did what I did to merely calm the masses, or force them to submit to what I wanted them to do, which was put down the apples and the pitchforks.
I'm not
As far
judging. I
as-
just wanted to know.
As far as you can tell, Chaz, he is telling the truth.
Okay.
Now, if I did wanted to kill somebody, I have plenty of things to tell you about that, my good friend.
Did Casimir come back, or
Yes, he picked up the chest, put it on his shoulders, and walked over here and went up these stairs. And he wandered around for a bit. Then he comes back down the stairs, still holding his chest.
Got it.
Sure.
And
Well-
he looks kind of befuddled. He's like, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to sleep.
Oh,
She said upstairs to the left.
I'll bring you there. Please,
Thank you.
You can follow me.
The other thing I want to do before she leaves,
Oh, okay, yeah. Before you
sense
leave.
motive on this lady, is
On
she's
Kendra?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm so terrified whenever I see that happen.
You should be.
Why is that happening?
So what do you sense motive in?
I want to know if she's sweet on Casimir.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, is she an evil necromancer secretly? Is she sweet on Casimir? No, she's not.
Okay.
So
that's all I
far,
wanted to know.
what she's learned from Casimir is Casimir's a little dumb, and she's an intelligent wizard. Just it's tough out there.
Hey, opposites attract.
Right. But Kendra's gonna go upstairs with you, Cass, and she's gonna show you where you need to go. I don't even know where you went. Where did you go? Oh, you're already there.
Yeah, I think he found it. There's a bunch of
found
beds
it.
here.
Yep, you found it.
Matthias, the other thing I want to know is I want to read those books.
Oh, me too, my friend, me too. But we have to play nice and let things go as they should.
Matthias, I don't think you understand. He has this look in his eye. I really want to read those books.
Okay, you know what? Pay me 1 silver to make back the 2 that I gave away, and I will go and try and steal them for you.
Man, that's really tempting.
This all
So
started,
one
with, this all
silver-
started with me, didn't I? I asked you for 5 copper, and now we're just trading.
So 1 silver and I get what?
I don't know. What book do you want?
Just one of them that you can, whatever you can get, so I can read it.
Okay, just be aware. I will choose at random. So if you get cursed because of it, that's on you.
That's fine. You can give yourself a silver,
Sweet.
since I can't give you one.
Here I go
changed
thieving.
it. I changed it. You can do it now. I changed it.
Okay. Other than that, he'll probably share drinks with you until he gets tired, and then he'll head up to bed.
I can just teleport you guys with the magic of Foundry
Please
up
do.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
but before you leave, Chaz, what do you think of our current group? Casimir is easy to read, of course. Everything is on his sleeve, as they say.
Mira's a
Sigrid.
priest for Pharasma, so she's
Oh.
trustworthy.
True,
Um,
but she does seem to have a mean stick at me. Is it something I say to her?
Nah, I don't know. I think you'll figure it out. Casimir's. I'm used to traveling with people like him. And then Sigrid just says cryptic things all the time, and I've also traveled with people like that. And sometimes they're real and sometimes they're not. And I don't know what to make of her yet. She reminds me of home. And then I've traveled with people like you too.
Oh, good. We'll get along great then.
I hope so. Good night. Don't stay up too late. We have things to do tomorrow.
Don't worry, I'll just go robbing and stealing and something, just don't mind me.
I'm gonna move you both.
Oh, okay.
I'll just move you. It's a long walk. Okay, it's a whole. I don't think I sized this map correctly. I apologize. I'll probably play with it later. And you guys are brought to the dorms. The 4 of you settle in for the night. Before we jump to your thieving, Mira, the night grows late. You do locate the right sections for the Whispering Way. And Divian is he's reading along with you. He's more so he's kind of cataloging all of the books. And you probably are aware if Kendra does end up selling this property, these books will probably need to go somewhere. So he might be just cataloging them to the appropriate archives or what have you.
Yeah. Okay. Seeing the right, the right books. She'll actually also point them out to Vion. Say, looks like these are the ones that I'm probably going to take a look at later.
Well, I wish you luck. I must say I wasn't expecting a cleric of Pharasma to be so bookish.
Well, knowing more about my enemies will help us defeat them.
I agree. And from those books that Lorrimor had, I can only assume he thought the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame we can't read them.
Pointed look. Stares at you.
She's gonna furrow her brow and give him a look. One insight. I mean, an insight states his motive.
Sure.
Wizards, they never change.
He really wants to read those books. However, with that perception, since you rolled so well, I will say, you tell Endymion is not a wizard. Actually, looking at him, he is actually a magus.
Damn.
Oh,
which is like a light wizard.
he has a sword or
He
weapon
has
or
a
something
sword.
like that.
Yep, he's a light weapon with him. It seems to be a dueling sword. And he does have a spell book as well.
I thought he would summon it out of the air with like enemies.
No, he's not that cool yet. Listen, he's like he's not very high level.
Okay. Well, honestly, if it comes down to it, in order for us to get rid of them, we might need to take a look at them. But right now, we shouldn't be doing it because we don't know.
I can admit my hunger for knowledge can get the best of me at times, so perhaps you're right. I should defer to your wisdom in this regard.
It's better to step on a twig you know than one you don't know.
He stares at you. Right. You're right. I'm going to be up for a bit longer, but I'm sure I'll be down here in the morning if you need anything else.
You take care. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Enjoy your dreams, Mira. Would you like me to teleport you down? Or do you want to brave the staircase levels map? Look, you
boy.
made it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay,
You're almost there.
you go.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Oh, I saw some. Ooh, that one has a tub.
There's no bed in there, unfortunately.
Oof.
There's just
What do you mean?
Oof.
There is a bed in there.
Go on this one. Same one as
Oh, that
Casimir.
one. Same one as Casimir. All right.
I put the chest right on top of this thing here.
Okay. Sounds good. And you all tuck in for the night.
I scoot
Yep.
I scoot these beds together to make a bigger bed.
Nice. You got three in there.
Got my
so-
king size bed. Hell yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Okay. You all head to bed. Matthias, are you gonna go commit crime?
I mean, I was paid, so
The night is
Okay.
young.
I'm a professional. I have a choice.
Alrighty. So as you move through the house, I need you to just make a stealth check for me.
I would like to do this roughly an hour and a half into this, just so
Okay.
that people can be fully asleep at this point.
Okay.
Probably. You want it blind?
Yes, please.
All
You
right.
will be going against both Mira and Casimir, since they've chosen to share the room.
What about Batman?
Wait, what?
Batman was
know-
walking around.
Batman is probably walking around somewhere. You know what, Red?
So I'm sorry,
You're right.
Kumli.
Batman's
does
around
he-
somewhere.
does he go to
I'm just
sleep?
saying, there's a scene where he goes into a room and then like the moonlight turns a little bit and there's that guy's face. It's like,
No,
"Hey,
no.
in my mistress's home.
So you move through the house. Let me just check passes. I'm assuming being conscious affects your perception.
You
Yes,
get
it
a
does.
minus 4, I think.
You get a minus 4. Okay, that's already calculated in there as soon as you hit the unconscious. Okay, great. Perfect. Gosh, thanks, Foundry. Okay, so Matthias, I'm gonna move you a little bit to show you how far you can get. You get to this square. And you step on a really creaky floorboard. And you think, man, that wasn't super loud. Probably no one probably heard that.
Batman? Are you here?
And Mira wakes up as you hear a creak in your room, Mira, in the pitch dark. Do you have dark vision?
As a halfling, no.
No, you just hear a noise at the foot of your bed as it creaks in this old, unknown house.
All right, she'll wake up and say, who's there?
There, shush. I'm doing my nightly rounds, making sure everyone's okay. Don't want to wake up Casimir.
Nightly rounds? What do you mean?
Well, ever since we were informed about the danger to the Mrs. Kendra, I thought it'd be best to search around the rooms, making sure everything is in order. We don't want to be caught off guard while we're sleeping, of course.
All right, go ahead and give me a diplomacy
Or deception.
or deception.
I'm gonna roll with deception.
Casimir rolls over on the other side. You hear him say, he's still sleeping. You hear him say, Mom!
Is
Yeah,
it
Casimir's
private?
out.
Blind? How do you want
Um,
this?
Make it blind because Dom won't know if you pass or succeed.
I just want to say I am willing to use a hero point.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
So this will be against Dom's. Perception check.
Perception. Yeah.
Dom, yeah, Mira, yeah, he's looking out for Kendra. You can tell he's really worried about her.
Okay.
Especially everything we found in the journals.
Mhm.
The Whispering Way might be after her next. Who knows?
Also,
Alright,
this
well.
floor is really creaky, so be careful, okay?
All right. Well, keep up the good work, but don't stay up too late. We got a busy day tomorrow.
You're right. I apologize. Also, are we good? I felt like we got off to a wrong start earlier, and I want to establish that we are friends here. We work together. I don't want to feel as though you may hate me.
Matthias, it's kind of late. I don't want to, but if you want to do this now, well, you dropped a person's body from their casket while we're trying to take them to a grave. You leaned down to talk to me twice now. So no, we're not really good yet, but I'm keeping an open mind. Okay.
Okay, look, the body situation, I panicked. We were being attacked by people, you know. Okay, yes, it was unclassy of me, I get it. It won't happen again. It shouldn't, I hope.
All right.
Although-
She nods, rubs her eyes, and then says, well, we can talk about it later.
Okay, very well. Good night, Mira, and good luck with Casimir's talking in his sleep. Yeesh.
You cross the hallway.
He'll go over to Chaz, just wake him up a bit. Chaz,
What do you want,
Chaz,
Mom?
why is everyone with their moms? Chaz,
What?
wake up,
What?
fucked up.
It's okay. What's going on?
He'll hand you back the 1 silver. I couldn't get the goods.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll ask him about it in the morning. We'll see. Thanks for
Okay.
trying.
Don't worry. And I'm refunding you your money, by the way.
Okay.
Do you go to sleep, Matthias?
Yes, I do.
Great. You go to sleep. We'll keep this combat music up. I mean, this music up.
It's combat music.
No, no combat music. No combat music. Sigrid.
Oh no. Oh, yes.
You're asleep.
I'm very asleep. I'm doing that sleep. I'm like falling out of the bed. Sleep.
You
Aren't you?
feel. Let me find better music for this. I'm not loving this. 1 second.
Maybe this is the last main thing.
Oh, perfect.
The
Sirens.
sirens?
So, all right, Sigrid,
Uh-huh.
you fear something invade your dreams just slightly. It's just
Again.
this tapping sound.
Okay.
Tap, 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 and you wake up and realize it's coming from your room.
Is there windows in my room?
There is windows in your room, I promise. Everyone has windows. I know.
Okay,
I don't know
is
why
the
this map
tapping
doesn't
coming
have
from
it.
a window?
It is in fact coming from a window.
I look over at the window.
You see a little bird.
Oh.
Taps on the glass of your window.
I like
It's a
little
raven.
birds. Okay. Oh wait, I mean that could be an omen. Be bad. Oh yeah, I'll go over and open the window. Is there a big whoosh of air?
There's a big whoosh of night air. It's still raining outside. Visibility is low.
Okay.
And,
Hello,
the
little
bird-
raven. What message do you bring to me this late hour? Or if you like just
Burning!
burning. Oh shit.
Fire!
Okay.
Fire!
Is there a fire? Actually, do I smell
Do you
burning?
look around?
Do I smell burning?
You make a perception check.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
So actually, like, what actually happens is
Mhm.
like, Secret definitely like becomes pale if that's possible.
Yeah.
Because there's these things there's a flashback to something else from her past
Mhm.
when something burning in fire.
You're familiar with the smell of burning, I would say. You don't smell anything. The visibility out there is low, and just by the pale moonlight, you can hardly see outside. But nothing seems to be on fire, Sigrid. The bird squawks again at you, and it jumps on the windowsill inside your room. Doesn't touch you, but it looks outside the window, and its beak points towards one of the like a tree line that leads deeper off into town. And it just goes, fire, burning.
I heard you the first time. I don't know what you want me to do about this.
Do you look out the window?
Yeah, look out the window. Yeah, if it's like, I don't know, flapping or pointing
You-
with its beak.
Yeah, it looks agitated.
Oh, okay.
Sigrid. It points. It's not pointing. It's a bird, but it's looking towards a direction.
Okay.
And as you kind of follow its gaze, your eyes adjust to the darkness just slightly. And someone's standing outside in the rain, looking at you.
From like very far away, but it's clearly that they're locked onto me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's great.
You can't see any of their features, but you do see a humanoid figure staring at you.
I hold up a hand.
Does not move.
It's like super far away. Like I don't think I could like speak to this person without yelling.
Yeah, you could not speak with them without yelling, and even still, the rain would be a detriment.
Yeah,
to
they're
your,
super far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fire, burning, a strange man, a strange bird.
The bird looks to you, still agitated.
Well, I can't do anything about him. Way over there.
Fire!
I just want to shoo the bird away to go back to bed. But
Do you want to shoo the bird away? You bring your hand up to shoo the bird away. Your hand passes through the bird.
what? That's interesting.
Fire! And it jumps on your windowsill, Sigrid, and it takes off.
Okay.
It flies away.
Ooh.
And as you watch the bird fly away, just for a moment, you take your eyes off the man, and
he
you look back, and he's no
disappears.
longer there. Yeah.
Damn it. I love doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Secret gets like omens all the time from her sleep and that kind of thing, but that was very strange. I don't know if I'm going to act on it as a character though. I think
Okay.
um hmm. It's because it's like super late at this point, right? I can just feel it.
It's pretty late. No one should be up at this hour of the night.
Okay. Indistinguishable man. I'm gonna go by myself. Fire burning in a man, but it's raining and it's foggy. But, I mean, we're supposed to protect Kendra.
Mm-hmm.
Kendra's still here, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. You hope so.
Hope so. Lady told a story about a fire. Yeah, it's about a fire happened so long ago, Shaz. Okay. So, does she have like a lot of land? Is there like, does Kendra have like a lot of land? Is it like a big plot of land? Was that person like in?
No, no. It was so despite this being a pretty big house, the town of Ravengro is pretty condensed together. I would say it was probably like a few houses down.
Okay.
In some foliage, looking at you. In the rain. At night.
I go back to bed.
Fair reaction. All right, and you go back to bed, Secret.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I see a spooky man outside.
Yeah.
And you go back
you
to
know
bed,
what?
Secret.
I closed the
yeah.
window.
You close the.
Then
You got me. Combat's canceled for tonight. I've been had. You fooled me. Yes. You close the window and you head back to bed. And before long, it's morning. There still is a very light drizzle outside, but no one comes to wake you guys up. There is quiet in the estate, and you are free to go about your day. You smell breakfast being made downstairs already, Mira. Looks like you missed the boat. You were up pretty late last night.
Good morning, Mira.
Guess I was too slow.
Too slow for what? I look over at the chest. I open the chest, make sure the books are still inside.
All the books are gone. No, they're all there. The books are all there.
I'll pick up the chest. Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, it looks like the
Help that
stones
Cass?
are already. The stones are already in the oven.
Look at you all try to find the kitchen. The kitchen is going to be to the right of the main foyer where you guys were.
Oh, wash basin. I see.
Yes, Casimir has to spend some time making sure he looks good.
Nice. And Kendra is already there in the morning. She has a plate of sausages with some maple syrup for you guys, and some morning baked potatoes.
Kendra, did you cook this all yourself?
Oh, yes, I'm quite the chef.
We don't need you to take care of us. We can take care of ourselves. I appreciate the
you're-
hospitality.
You're my guests. I'm more than happy to.
Not used to being looked after. You understand.
Mira, I apologize and wait for you. I'll let you get tomorrow morning. How does that sound?
All right, I'll hold you to that.
Of course.
Can't be serving me cold porridge.
I would never do such a thing. And
Kendra,
one by one, oh, sorry, go for
Go
it.
ahead. No, go ahead.
One by one, all the house guests just start to arrive. You can go for it.
Kendra, you don't employ any gardeners, do you?
No, I don't have anyone who works on the property.
Just woken up in the middle of the night. I saw a strange man off in your foliage. Thought maybe he was gardening. Strange
man?
hour. Yes, he
Oh.
was very far away. I could barely see him.
Perhaps you had a bad dream.
Perhaps it was a dream.
If you're concerned, maybe you can report it to the sheriff.
Okay.
What does this person look like?
He was indistinguishable.
He was a silhouette.
He was a what?
He was a silhouette.
Silhouette. Okay.
Perhaps we could go out and see if we find some sign of him out there.
How about we do that after breakfast?
Of course. Henry
Right.
like loads up a plate with lots of food.
Mm-hmm. You all can have a wonderful, wonderful breakfast. So, besides going to look for the strange man, what's the game plan for today?
Well,
Books.
Books.
Probably the crypt. Since it's
Yeah.
daytime, we can take care of that, and then when it gets dark out, we can come back and hit the library if we need to.
I think so. I think that's a good idea,
Well, I think the
Chaz.
crypt had implements ward off spirits.
Might have a good one.
Yeah. Get the crypt first for the possible defensive tools, and then go to Harrowgate. Prison?
Harrowstone.
Harrowstone.
Mhm.
There Harrowgate in fiction somewhere.
How many options are we
DC
weighing
Comics
here?
or something.
Well, if you could either go directly to Harrowstone after the crypt, or you could try to do more research about the prison. It might be helpful.
Sounds like 3 options.
Crypts, prison, research.
Okay. I will consult the guards. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to the research first.
If you'd like to.
Does anyone here know anything about undead?
Why not ask the one who worships Pharasma?
I kind of figured she did. I just wanted to see if anyone else did, Matthias.
Oh. Sorry.
Try not to bother them and then not bother you.
Sometimes they're a little
Unless you
aggressive.
built something on, like their burial ground, then they get awful upset.
What did you want to know about undead, Chaz?
I just wanted to know if anybody here knew anything about undead the way he does.
Mira
I'm
definitely knows.
I'm assuming Mira does, yeah.
Yep.
It's okay if you guys don't.
They smell, they're undead, they're bones and rotting meat. What else is there to know?
They need to be destroyed.
Well, of course. I mean, I don't want one eating my face or possessing me.
Well, his journal said that there were ghosts, or what he suspected were
Spirits.
ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
ghosts.
just want to make sure that if we go there, we may run into something, and just want you to be aware, to keep your eyes out.
So it sounds like we're heading to the crypt first to get the ghost hunting supplies.
Oh,
If-
is that our research?
Yeah, research sounds boring.
Either
Let's
way.
go get the...
The first thing is when Sigrid mentioned the dude that stood outside.
Mm-hmm.
Could she take us out there and look and see if there's any
Of course.
tracks or anything?
There's not
Yeah.
going to be any.
You never know.
All right.
Well, yeah,
you all
sure.
can head outside, or Shaz, if you want to just take Sigurd and go outside.
Let's find out how Scooby-Doo this is.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and just make me a perception check, Chaz.
You could take some deep breaths. Kind of take it all out.
What are you expecting to find, Sigrid?
Absolutely nothing. She thinks perhaps it was a dream.
Alas, it was not a dream, as Chaz is able to find 2 footprints
Yeah.
of bare feet. This man was not wearing shoes.
Yeah.
However, because of the rain, everything is rather washed away. But these 2 footprints, he was here for a while, it looks like. So they're pretty indented into the mud.
Well, Shaz, I will never doubt you again.
He winks at you and says you shouldn't, really. But there was someone here. So whatever you saw was real.
Really, just watching the north side of the building, I just happened to wake up and see him.
but there's no tracks leading away.
The rain seems to have washed them
Not
away.
that you can tell. Yeah.
Anything unusual about the bare feet?
They're bare feet.
Seven
not wearing
They're not,
shoes
not
is
like
kind of
missing,
tough.
missing toes or anything like that.
No, they look like a pair. I will tell you though, they do look human. You can definitely tell that.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else of interest out here, we'll go back and I guess he'll tell the others what they found.
Wait, that was real?
He nods.
Secret trails.
Barefoot.
She spends a little time just outside, just breathing in the nice clean air after the morning rain.
Maybe he was a druid. I heard they don't wear shoes.
Is that true? Do they not wear shoes?
I don't know. Are you a druid?
I don't know, am I?
You don't look like a druid, but honestly, I'm not sure what they look like.
I am
I don't
not a
think I've ever
druid.
met one. No. Perhaps one of those whispers came here to steal the books. I look over to make sure the trunk's still there.
The trunk is still there.
in its
It
own little
remains.
chair. It's got a plate.
Well, to the crypt then.
All right. After breakfast, Doc Grimbleshanks, Quinley, Durston has been convinced to stay through Casimir's heroics, so he will not be leaving. So Doc and Quinley will be departing from Ravengro today. They are headed back to wherever they're from. Doc has invited you all to, if you're ever in Leipzig, look him up. He runs a shop. He's a little inventor guy. If you ever need strange shit, call him up. He's totally down. Quinley is returning to Califas. He does not tell you to look him up. He heads out.
In fact, he doesn't tell you he's that call.
He's like, please don't call me, actually. But he heads out, but he does bid you
Lose
all
my number.
farewell. Lose my number. Doc Grimbleshanks gives you all mints before he leaves and departs.
What a strange individual.
Perhaps we could split up and cover more ground. Do the research, and you can go get the supplies from the crypt.
That's not a bad idea. That does leave,
Well-
however, who are we splitting with?
We should definitely not split up before we go to the crypt.
Oh, we definitely want
Supposed
to
to be
split
something
up and
dangerous
look
there.
for clues. I don't want to anger any more spirits than I already have. I do not want to dig up any graves today. We'll abstain, although I can tag along.
Mira, you probably know that if you go digging around in a crypt without permission, you probably will get in trouble with either the law or the church. So it might be a good idea to go ask permission before you go crypt delving.
Oh no, 100%.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to just put that on your plate there, just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
So if you did want to
Like,
split
we
up, Mira
definitely
could
talk
go
to
ask for
Father.
permission and
Talk to Father Grim.
Gainsborough.
Gainsborough.
And if some
Oh.
people want to do the research here first, we can do that. I agree we shouldn't split up, but I'm fine with just hanging out here while you guys read books all day.
Well,
You know,
was there like a library?
some-
Like this library? Does this library have everything we need, or there was another place of information, right? Check out archives.
This is the one you know of at the moment, and then
Okay.
Vion mentioned he mentioned to Mira last night that the town hall might have more archives on Harrowstone, specifically.
And who knows, maybe might get some information from talking to some of the locals at the Laughing Demon.
Okay, which one of you is the most impressionable?
Everyone looks around.
Oh, come on.
The most-
Casimir, you're a
Mir,
noble,
most-
right?
The most what? Impressionable?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Do you mean personable?
Yeah, that's the word.
Oh, I suppose I am. People do seem to like me. Why do you ask?
I figured if we're going to ask the locals, they will want someone to talk to with a friendly face and a
I do
very
have-
chiseled chin.
I have that, yes. What are we going to ask him? What are we going to talk to him about?
You know.
I see you have thrown a wrench into all these plans. Let's go to the crypts.
Okay, I think Secret's right. Why don't we all go ask Father for permission to go to the crypt, see the crypt together, and then we can split up afterward.
I've introduced
I'm
an untenable task to the group, and nobody can fathom splitting up to go do other things. Let's go.
I'm okay with that, yes.
Okay, then let's go.
While you are gone, I will stay guard and keep Lady Kendra safe from this strange man who wears no shoes.
Thank you.
And Vivian and I will be the stalwart against evil while we remain here. And Vian pushes up his glasses.
Oh god, he did the look.
I will cast an alarm spell on the front door.
that's the extent of my assistance. And Vian walks off. You could assume he's going back to the library.
Alrighty,
that's his NPC idol position.
I don't want to drag around this big chest, so I'll put it here somewhere, and I'll just put all the books into my pack.
Sure. Yeah, you put it into your backpack. All right. So you guys are going to head to the Church of Pharasma and Ravengro to go speak with Father Gainsborough.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'll bring us over to the carrion board. Just because there'll be no map for this. Oh, actually, I have some art we can use. I have all this great art from the module, and I just forgot to show you guys. Here we go.
Oh, I gotta add something. Hold on.
Official Ravengro art for you guys.
Nice.
Ooh.
He seems really happy to be here.
Yeah, no, he definitely does. Definitely does.
Look at these birds. Ugh.
Yeah. I'll leave that art.
They keep yelling, burning, and
Burning fire. And they're all with their goddamn see-through, uncorporeal. Some bitch.
Fucking birds. Alrighty. So you all leave the estate and start heading to the Restlands. The church is flanked by the Restlands, so you have to go that direction anyway. You are going to pass Town Square while you go, and though you are not like passing through it, you're just passing by it. There seems to be a bit of a crowd gathered, and as you're going by, someone brushes past you, Shaz. They kind of bump you a little bit, and as they kind of recover, you see it's Pervin, the young boy that was at the funeral last night.
Did you steal anything from me?
No, he actually looks a little startled.
Hello, young Master Pervin.
Have you guys heard the news? It's circling around town like wildfire.
Is it about
No, what's going on?
the botched
There was-
burial?
There is a vandalism
Oh.
this morning.
It wasn't me.
I don't know. Was it?
why would we think it's you, guys?
Oh no, it's just never mind.
A vandalism at the statue in town square. I'm here and there's a lot of blood.
Oh.
Oof, that's not good. Where's Town Square?
He motions to the flow of the civilians that are also going to check it out. Come on, I'll take you there.
Perfect. I have something for you.
Yeah.
I give him that mint that Doc Grimbleshanks gave me.
Oh.
A little wink. There you go.
Oh, thanks, man. Put your pockets in. Hey, Matthias.
Yeah?
I got this mint. You want to buy it off me for a cup of copper?
I know you were given that mint, child.
I'll get you next time.
Sure you will. Sure you will. And he'll just like...
Anyway, graffiti. Right. Vandalism. Okay. And he takes off running. Do you guys wish to follow?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you are taking to the center of town in the town square. A big group is already gathering, and people are gasping, and rumors are already circulating, and you hear who could have done this? Why would anyone do this?
We would do this to our statue. It's our favorite.
And you're able to those of you who are taller are able to kind of get a view of the statue that's in the middle of town. You haven't seen this before besides just walking past it or riding past it in your carriage when you first arrived, but it is a statue of a man and a woman beside him. This man is very, looks very imposing, and he's wearing a uniform, whereas the woman next to him was wearing a beautiful dress, and she has a book in her hand. The statue's base is about 4 feet. So it's the base of 4 feet, and then the statue right above it. The statue is splattered with red. And looking down to the base, on the left side, there is a letter or a symbol in the shape of a V.
Mira will like sort of pat Casimir's leg. Casimir,
Yes.
I have a favor to ask.
Of course. What do you need?
Could you lift me up so I can see?
If you request it, yes. Well, pick Mara up and hold her above my head.
You get a great view, Mara.
Good.
In front of the statue, you see a man who is trying to keep the crowd back. He goes, "Get back now. This is now an official investigation. Everyone, please return to your homes." And you see this guy.
Does this guy look like a sheriff?
He looks like a sheriff.
Okay.
The crowd is having trouble dispersing. Some of the other town guards are also trying to assist, but they do not have that presence that a charisma character would possibly have in this situation.
Right. She'll look down at Casimir and says, "Hey, Casimir, I think you might need some help getting the crowd under control."
Should I put you down?
Yeah, it's okay. You can put me down.
I put her down. I'll step over the crowd.
Okay, what do you say?
I'll look at the sheriff. May I speak to these people on your behalf?
All right.
Please leave.
Rolls dice, please leave.
Go.
Got him.
Got him. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check for me. I will adjust the DC.
Yeah, you need to probably make a better case than that.
Yeah.
Please leave.
Please leave. They, a few of them kind of look at you and they go, "Who are you? Are you new in town? Did you do this?"
I did not do this. I am Lord Casimir de Brescu. I am a champion of Iomide. I am here to help Miss Lorrimor with the passing of her father. and we really don't need you making a big scene here. The sheriff has this under control. No real damage has been done, and I'm sure he'll take care of it. So please, you're just causing more problems standing around here like this.
You're that.
And
You're that
you've got
fella.
things to do, I'm sure. You're busy people. You have work to do.
I
Cows
heard
and milk,
about you.
chicken to feed. You've heard about me? Of course you have. By playing, right? I can't play right now. I might do a concert later on if I find time. But for right now, that's not what I'm here for.
You're that guy that fended off them thugs in the cemetery last night, ain't you? Protected our Pharasman hollowed ground.
I was there, yes. But so were all my companions here. It wasn't
crowd
just me.
turns.
I try and shy away. I duck in my hood. I don't.
Mir sort of, excuse me, walk through and like kind of walks over and stands next to Casimir.
So please ask
Bye.
you again. Please leave.
They all look to each other a little nervous, but it seems that someone has spread a rumor about you guys last night, and it spread very, very quickly. And the crowd
I look at
starts
the-
to slowly disperse.
Get Pervin.
Yeah, Pervin has a shit-eating grin on his face.
I'll nod.
Kids talk fast.
There's a big V on the ground, painted in blood.
It's not on the ground, it's on the statue.
The statue. Painted
And
in
it
blood.
is, in fact, painted in blood. It is kind of splattered on there. It's dripping down a little bit.
Is it like obvious that it's blood, or is it just like red?
It's a paint.
It's
Could it be red
pretty
paint?
obvious it's blood. It's blood.
Okay.
It's definitely
Coppery smell and everything.
Yep.
fresh.
Yep.
Okay. Oof.
Is it possible to tell just how fresh this blood is?
Yeah. Can you make me either a survival or a medicine check?
Oh man, I have nothing into this, but okay.
I should probably ask for
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
Or
V-
anyone can make that if they'd like. Yeah.
V like vampire painted on the side.
V
Oh, you said
V for vampire. Oh
V
boy.
for vampire. Yep. It's a V.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll put the letter in chat here. So.
You want the medicine check blind?
No, that's okay.
Is the statue of somebody in particular, or is it just a generic statue?
You can
I'll use a
investigate
hero
the
point.
statue.
Uh,
Sure, go
I'll use a hero point on that.
Yeah, the expert. That's what I was
Oof.
talking about.
All right, Chaz. This blood is pretty recent, actually. It seems to only be a few hours old. This was done early in the morning.
Is it human blood or pig blood? What is it?
With your natural 20, you're able to tell it is some kind of animal blood.
Wait a minute. Does the statue have shoes?
The statue does not have shoes. And who wanted to investigate
Wait, so
it
he's
was
bare feet? Well, that...
Oh no, sorry, he does have shoes.
Okay.
The man, he has boots. He has
Okay,
boots.
okay,
Sorry. He has boots. I gotta be very careful with my
Are
clothes
those-
here.
Are those boots what do you call it? Muddy? No.
The
No, no,
statue?
no,
No,
it's-
no.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
The statue.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was
Statues.
dumb.
The statue is
No, I'm
stone.
just kidding.
So Casimir, you investigate the statue. There is a plaque on the statue. If you're able to investigate, you walk over, you read it. It is a statue in memoriam of the warden and his wife and the 37 souls that were lost in the fire of Harrowstone.
Hmm.
And there are names listed on there as well. The first two names, you can tell, are the warden and his wife. It was Warden Vaishan Pakran and his wife, Veserinia Pakran.
Both starts with a V.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's not the right name. Oh well, it's real now. That was the counselor's name. That's okay. So this is the warden. And this was the wife. I will
Just a second there, I thought his last name was gonna be Gattleby, but
you know, yeah. Those are the name of the warden and the wife in the statue. And the sheriff, as you disperse the cloud, or at least you have some of them disperse anyway, so it's a little quieter. Two people left. He goes, "Well, thank you for stepping in. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you?"
I do not know.
You're the drifters who blew into town yesterday, ain't you?
No, we are not drifters, but we did arrive in town yesterday.
Right.
We came here at the request of Professor Lorrimor.
Yeah, we were written in this bill.
As I said, we were assisting Miss Lorrimor on dealing with this.
Yeah,
death of her
her father's death was a tragedy, unfortunate accident. My name's Ben Kaler.
Oh, are you're the sheriff here?
Yes, I'm the sheriff of Ravengro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she Kendra told us that you were the one who found Professor's body.
Yeah. Well, we got reports that he was missing. We did a search of the area, and we found him up at Harrowstone. I'm assuming you've seen the body, given what have I heard what happened last night from Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff, I have a question for you.
All right.
We are told that you found the body and determined that it was an accident. I'm wondering if you could explain to us how you came to that conclusion. Because I saw the body and it didn't look like an accident.
He looks at you and he seems he's making his own sense motive check against you. Well, when we found it, his head was crushed by a gargoyle. One of the gargoyles on the roof of Harrowstone. Looks like it collapsed and crushed him right in the head.
Oh, so he was at the prison when he was killed.
Yeah, he goes right over at Harrowstone.
I see. Thank you. I'm sorry for sounding so accusatory. I had not heard about the gargoyle statue found next to his body. That does make sense.
Not many people have. We've been keeping it quiet. Do you have any information that might assist in the investigation I'm doing into Lorrimor's death? Since you brought him up.
I'm looking around here. Are there like a lot of people still around here besides us?
There's a few, but the town guards are taking care of the ones that were remaining. So thankfully you guys were active enough to clear out the crowd with the assistance of the town guard.
Well, Sheriff, there were some notes that Professor Lorrimor left that indicated there's some sort of cult out there that might have been seeking to do some sort of harm. And that's why he was at Harrowstone, investigating, trying to find more information about them.
This cult wouldn't be called the Whispering Away, would it?
It would, yes.
He nods.
Do you know anything about them?
He motions you all to get a little closer.
I already got closer to him when I was talking.
Oh, even closer.
Yeah.
He whispers, and I've heard about this cult. Being a detective and the like, we've seen a few cases of the cult's murders cross my desk when I used to be a sheriff in the big city. It's common for them to destroy the hits of their victims and people they want to keep quiet. Now, we live in a very small town here in Ravengro, and I can't imagine what a big, scary, spooky cult like the Whispering Way would want with our small town, but I can't help but draw similarities to what I've seen in the past. To the Whispering Way. I ruled it officially as an accident, just to get some closure for the families and not to stir up too much trouble. Don't want anyone getting the wrong idea or anything.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Do you have any idea why somebody would have splashed blood and painted a V on the statue? Do the people not like this person that the statue is?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the next mystery, ain't it? I can't imagine why anyone want to do this. Everyone here respects the statue. It's a symbol of our town's sacrifice. I cannot imagine anyone in Ravengro doing this kind of thing.
I know there's the whole thing about him sort of locking everybody in when Harrowstone caught fire.
Talking about
Anybody
the
here?
deadlift.
Yeah, anybody here in Ravengro have family that was a prisoner there?
Oh no. Most of the anyone who had family who died in the prison would have been one of the guards there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I haven't done much research into the whole situation with Harrowstone myself. I just know that the warden prevented a bunch of prisoners from escaping, and unfortunately caused the prison to burn down in the process.
It's
Can't
understandable.
imagine what would have happened if those prisoners got out.
Did you might not know since it happened such a long time ago, but was there ever a priest or a Pharasma come and take a look at Harrowstone and made sure any of all the dead that happened there were passed on?
Nope. After the prison burned down, a couple years later, I don't know if you guys should be, you might be too young for this, but there was a whole revolution that happened in Canterwell. The entire nobility got usurped and all that kind of nonsense. So during that revolution, everything kind of fell to the wayside here in Ravengro. So it just kind of got forgotten about. No one's really come to fix it or renovate it or do nothing to it.
See.
Well, you look like a priestess of Pharasma yourself, if you don't mind me assuming.
You would be assuming right.
Well, let me start by saying this. If you have intentions to investigate what happened with Lorrimor and possibly what's happening with the statue, and you're willing to assist us, then I'm willing to assist you in whatever way I can.
Great. She puts out her hand to shake his.
He shakes it. I don't think I ever caught your name, miss.
Oh, Mira.
Mira. It's nice to meet you.
Nice
And
to meet
the
you
rest
too,
of you?
bud.
He looks over at the rest of you.
Lord Casimir Dobrescu, as I told you before.
He nods.
Matthias Blackthorn at your service.
Nice to meet you. And, you two.
Still looking at the blood on the statue, investigating it. He just yells, Chaz.
Great.
Oh, me?
And,
I am called Sigrid.
It's nice to meet you all. I hope that you have been... Yeah, well, I suppose you haven't received a warm welcome. I want to apologize on the behalf of our town for what happened to you last night.
Ah, it's nothing of it. People are worried.
There's a lot of strange goings on lately, and people are just on edge. He takes out a handkerchief. Now, I better get this blood off the statue before it causes any more trouble, right? And he hands you another handkerchief, Mira.
All right, yeah. Miro gets started and help and clean.
All right.
Is it
Now
all,
you
is
go
it all
to-
over the statue, or just like a specific part?
It's the V on the base, and then the
Ah.
whole statue itself is just kind of splattered with blood.
Okay.
So there's like two separate, situations going on. Ben, being taller than you, Mira, he is going to start cleaning off the statue proper, cleaning it off the warden and the wife, and making sure they're all clean. And you go to tackle the V. You bring the handkerchief over it. The V does not
Before
go away. Oh, sorry, what's up?
Yeah, because I know Chaz was looking at it, and so as I get close and get ready to wipe it off, she'll say, "You see anything?"
It's real blood from a person.
Yeah. For a person?
Mm-hmm. Could he tell if it was drawn with a tool or if somebody just took like their hand and made a V?
It was drawn with their hand.
Okay. I don't know what else to ask because I don't think you would know. And I don't know what you guys can do.
Then she'll go to attempt to wipe it down. Then
Yeah, you bring the handkerchief over it a second time, a third time. It does not even smudge.
No, but like really try though. Like get those elbows in.
Get some elbow grease in there.
Yeah.
all right, she'll keep going in there and trying even harder, and she says, "What's wrong with this thing?"
The bee just does not move.
Hey, Chaz,
magic?
you could try and
Do what now?
Is it magic?
Do you have detect magic?
I do
I
have
do
detect
not.
magic. I do have detect med. I don't have detect magic. No,
Oof.
I didn't have it
Does anybody
prepared
detect
today.
Magic?
Sorry,
Detect
my wife
magic.
was talking to me for a second there, and I didn't hear what you're talking about.
It's okay.
Oh.
The V, when Mira went to go wipe it off, did not smudge
You
or
refuse.
remove. It refused. It's still on the statue.
Okay.
Yes, Chaz will ask us out loud. Does anyone know anything about magic?
I suppose.
Come over here.
I'll take a
and
look
at
at
this,
it.
Sigrid.
Oh no, that's not good.
It is magic.
That's magic. Perhaps it was always there. It was recently removed. Perhaps it is staying on this person's soul for the supposed crimes he committed against those trapped inside with the fire. I mean, all it tells me is that it's magic, not like what kind of magic.
Yeah, it
right?
doesn't. It just tells you it's magic.
No,
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
let's-
You're,
let's-
gonna,
let's- let's-
you're
let's-
probably
like-
going to have to call someone to get rid of that.
Can I
Magic.
try and identify
Magic
the magic?
leaders.
Sure. What is? Can you ping identify to the chat?
Perhaps an
Just like-
alchemist can create some magic solvent and wipe it away.
It's the action identify magic. There it is.
Yeah. Your attentives are very much for your checkers. Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make me a... Oh, what kind of check would this be? I want to say this would be... Can you just make a recall knowledge check for me?
All right.
Can I help with an aid?
Yeah, sure.
What kind of aid would I like to do here?
I would say you could probably do Arcana, Occultism. That would be on the line of that.
Okay. What do I have?
I can try and help with the. Oh, never
There
mind.
we go. +1.
All right, +1.
Well,
So, this is definitely. So it's not exactly this kind of spell, but it's definitely in the same kind of realm of it. Are you familiar with the cantrip sigil? Oh gosh, ugh. Sigil.
Yeah. Yes.
It is
Okay.
similar to that. However, the magic around this is much more. I don't want to say fiendish because that's not the correct phrasing. It's much more ill-intentioned. It's
I see.
stronger. It's just more evil. But that is the closest spell you can get to it. It's some kind of sigil.
I don't think this is going to be able to come off unless we have somebody with some stronger magic try and remove it.
But
could
how
put-
would someone want to do this in the first
you
place?
could put another plaque on top of it.
I suppose we could do that too. that would solve the issue.
At least for now.
It could be a warning or a sign of something more insidious to come.
Why a V?
It's a V for
Probably now.
vendetta. Someone has a vendetta against this man. It could be. I don't know why I thought of that.
I mean, that's an idea. But we got no information to let us know for sure.
Okay, well, I don't know if this helps us out currently.
Yeah, I'll take care of this. Don't trouble yourselves with it. If you're doing your own investigation, just check in with me ever so often when you get no information, all right?
Okay.
And don't do anything illegal. Please. I don't want to arrest you.
Of course
Well,
not.
if something comes up and we think it might be illegal, we'll come and ask you first.
All right. You can find my my station just down south side of town.
All right.
And he tips his hat to you.
Mhm.
And from there, are you guys gonna head to the crypt?
Mhm.
All
We have to
So-
go ask for permission first.
Yeah, it's, to go to Father Gainsborough.
Gainsborough. All right. You start headed back to the original direction. You get to the to the Wrestlands after you finished with your detour. As you guys are leaving, Casimir, you like music, right?
I
Big
think he
music
likes
guy.
his music.
I mean,
What was that?
you like music, right? You're a big music guy.
Oh yeah, I like
Oh, yeah.
playing music,
Oh,
and people
your
enjoy it
ears
when I play
are-
music.
Your ears are much more in tune to the sound of music, and as you guys are walking, you do happen to actually hear something. You hear a song actually, and you look over and you can see there's a few young kids on the edge of the town square who are just playing, and they're skipping some jump rope. And you listen into what they're saying. You can hear them. And this is the song that they are currently singing. As soon as I grab it, I apologize.
That's pretty
Okay. And they say, "Put her body on the bed, take a knife, lop off her head. Watch the blood come out the pipe. Feeds the Sturge so nice and ripe. Drops of red so sparkly bright. Splatter spell her name just right. With the hammer killed his wife. Now he wants to claim your life. Tricksy father tells a lie. Listen close or you will die.
I want to
And
go
they just-
home.
And they
I
just
want to go home.
Is this a normal nursery rhyme for this area?
You can make a society check.
These kids, what did they say about his feet? Did he wear bare feet? Does he have any shoes on? Tell me.
It's a clue. It's a clue. It's a clue.
So Mira, you're not from this area, unfortunately.
I'll
and
do one as well.
Trustmere,
Even
unfortunately,
with
you
the
are not either.
Ravengro lore. I'll
Oh,
use
you
a
do-
hero point.
You
if
do have Ravengro. That's crazy. I didn't realize you had that. Yeah.
Your
Okay.
I got
from
my
the
background.
adventure.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Sorry. Yeah, I would say the DC is probably a little lower than that. And yeah, I would say between Matthias and Mira, both of you are kind of able to think a bit like, yeah, maybe you've actually heard the song a few times before. It's just a nursery rhyme that kids sing, though. It's a common one. Yeah, very common one, you know, in Ravengro.
Actually, I've never heard this one.
Yeah, I'll post the lyrics for you guys here.
I will step up. I'll say, that's quite a song you're singing there, kids.
They all stop. They're skipping.
I'll smile at them.
Hello.
Where did you learn that? Seemed kind of violent.
The other kids.
I don't think you should sing stuff like that. That's usually something funner and more cheerful. Something like this, I say.
You
Pulls
pulled
out the loot.
You pulled out the loot near town square. Great. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Diplomacy? Alright. You want me to hide it or?
Performance check.
Performance.
No. We can all see it. We can all see it.
Come on, jump rescue. Oh.
Ooh.
No, I play a cheerful song, something about I don't know.
Apples.
Apples?
No, not apples. I probably know some religious song. Thinking of something about Iomide,
Iomide.
how cool she is. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
You want me to
Yeah.
go over that again? So you get that? Let me play it again for you.
Oh man. I bet the kids
Okay.
take it and replace the name with Iomide in the song.
Casimir, maybe we ought to lead them to their,
Singing horrible songs about killing wives and stuff.
Look, it's a culture thing. Let's not judge them for it. They enjoy it. We should just let them be. It's harming no one.
Well, think about that song I've saved for you kids. Much better than that one there. You grow up strong and healthy singing that song instead of becoming
boy.
necromancers.
Is Pervin still with us?
If you'd like him to be, yes, he can be.
Oh no, if he ran off, that's fine.
He did run off.
I'll catch
But
him
he's still in
later
the he's still in the area. Okay, catch him later.
I was just gonna ask, him, hey, what's the reference to that song? What are they talking about? I'll ask him that when I see him next time.
the girls who are playing the skipping song are like, they just kind of look at you like, what is this guy talking about? Like, this is the song everyone always sings. Like, who is this guy? You know.
I'm kind of oblivious to that. All right.
Cat, we gotta go talk to Gainsborough.
Yep, let's go.
Before you guys go, pull you all back. Come back. I need you guys to make me just a perception check. Ignore the performance check. I don't know why that popped up along with it.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Does it need to be blind or because it's
Oh,
not
whoops.
automatically being blind?
Oh, that's okay. Darby, fix it. Later.
So annoying.
Alright, I'm gonna move these guys. Okay. Oh, thank you. Alright, so Mira and Chaz. Chaz, I'll say you noticed this first because you're not talking with the kids all too much. You probably just want to get out of here, I'm assuming. you hear this kind of buzzing from around. And you look up and you see a creature looking down at your group, more specifically at Casimir. And I'll show you what this thing looks like. As they kind of appear from the buildings, just out of cracks and crevices. And they seem to buzz along with the music that Casimir is playing. And there's a moment, Mira, you see them too suddenly. There's just a beat before the Sturges descend. They don't attack Casimir. They attack the rest of you.
They were thrown off by his awful music.
All right. These are children,
Let's
I
see.
swear, by the way.
These are children.
Unfortunately, the
No,
the
it's
character
fine.
really doesn't have a lot of children art in
Like,
it, unfortunately.
This
So
little
we're
shit. I
gonna.
don't like this guy.
Like a little kid with his little goatee.
Yeah. Oh, you guys would probably be closer to over here with them.
Sure. I didn't know where I'm at.
You are now.
Where I'm at now.
We were.
Power
Unfortunately.
to DMs.
Yeah. Your party member has triggered an interaction. All right. So go ahead and roll initiative for me, guys, as these freaky little bloodsuckers come on down.
Question. Oh no, it's initiative. Never mind. This doesn't add to this. I have a halfling thing that gives me a +2 to perception checks, but it's only when looking for hidden stuff.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm gonna roll just one of the kids into initiative, just kind of act as their all of their initiatives. Do they have stat blocks? Yeah, they do. Okay. Alrighty.
Dogmatic kid. Oh boy.
Dogmatic kid. All right. So before Miro or Chaz are able to call it a warning, one of the creatures lies down. Oops. We have 30 foot. Okay. And they fly over to fly over to one of the kids that has a beard. Okay, that is in front of Casimir as you're playing to them, and they're gonna make an attack roll at them.
No, not the children.
Not
I use
the
my
children.
flash of grandeur on that.
With the loot.
Oh, okay.
I guess I have to wait until it actually damages. Is the kid considered an ally?
Yeah, I would consider the child an ally. Yeah.
Well, I have to
don't
wait
know.
until it actually damages my ally.
They might miss.
Yeah,
It's
Alright.
a child.
that's not a miss.
Miss.
Really good.
All right. They don't have very good AC. They are a child. So, all right. Yeah. So go ahead and you can do your flash of grandeur. The ally gains resistance to all damage against the trigger damage equal to 2 plus your level, which is 3, for 1 round, and the attacker is affected by revealing light.
And also,
As a
that goes on it too.
Okay. He's off guard and he's dazzled. Okay. That just happens.
And the kid has some resistance there.
Okay. I think can I put I drag that onto the child, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. So let's roll some damage here.
critically bloodsuck the kid. Although
All right, Darby, I hate to inform you, I do not have damage buttons for these guys. I just can see the attack roll. So I'll just have to roll it. Oh. I see a flaw.
Oh, because they don't do damage.
Oh, okay, I see the other ability. Thank you. Why? Okay. All right. So the creature is going to attach itself to the kid. Its big needle-like appendage just drives into this kid's shoulder, deep, and the kid screams as this gross-looking insect just impales it as they get attached. And then they have one more action, and they are going to use their blood drain ability. And I'm going to give them resistance to this, even though it technically wasn't the damage.
So yeah, his thing is not for attacks; it's just when they get damaged.
Excellent. So the kid is going to take 3 points of damage. But he takes none because of your resistance. But they do still become drained 1, I believe, despite the assistance from that. Right, and that's its turn. Sigrid, it's your turn as these horrible-looking creatures come down and start attacking the kids.
Okay. Let's see. That poor kid.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Shaz, what weapons do you use?
He's got a big pole that he carries on his shoulder with a bag over the end of it, and he's got a bow.
Got a bow. Runic weapon will work on bow?
It does.
Nice. Give me that.
Give you my bow?
Yes. And it's here.
Okay.
This is for flavor. I just need to touch it. I'm just. She pulls off her glove and she starts like running her finger along the grain of your bow, and little ashen burning symbols appear. There's like a flash, and then they're inside your bow.
Oh,
this on you.
Don't set it on fire.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm gonna hand it back to you. You probably want to stop those things, and then I'm going to run over here under the cover of this stall.
Okay, excellent. Right, this Bloodseeker's turn. You are the closest one to him, Chaz. He's gonna come at you.
Come get it.
And yeah, he does. He does. Hang on. I hate tiny creatures in Z-Scatter. It just does not play nice. Give me 1 second.
Beware the buzz of the wings in the dark. The smallest of parasites. Sorry.
That is a hit. No, you're good. And its barbed legs kind of stick to you, Chaz. And it's I keep moving over there. And it's going to stick you with his dumb-looking proboscis. You're gonna take 4 bleed damage. And you are now drained 1.
Yes. Yes.
Go. And he is currently attached to you, Chaz. He doesn't seem to have any intention of letting you go.
Not giving up on you.
Oh boy, you're gonna love this.
I'm gonna get it.
Damn, Chaz, I didn't realize you went last finish. Probably would have done.
Alright. Chaz, this one attaches itself to you as well.
It's okay, I'll take the hits and you guys can get rid of them.
Take 1 point of bleed damage. You don't increase your drain condition.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
It's actually bleed damage.
No, it's technically not
Oh.
bleed damage, it's just damage. So he's not taking this persistent damage every round.
Okay.
Sorry, I should be more careful when I say bleed damage, because that doesn't apply to other things.
That's dangerous. Bleed damage is dangerous.
We'll call it piercing damage.
Yeah.
Alright, Casimir, it's your turn. A child has a proboscis stuck in his shoulder and Chaz behind you is also dealing with his own battles.
Well, Chaz can handle himself, I'm sure. This kid, not so much. I'll step up there. Can I attack this thing without
You can.
hitting the kid?
It is also
Yes?
off guard at the moment. Yeah. Mhm.
All right, I will take a swing at it then.
All right, that is going to hit thanks to off guard. So go ahead and roll damage. All right, 9. Okay, I think even with that temp HP. Oh, it didn't get any temp HP. So yeah, you swat it like a fly, and it falls off the kid dead. How long does your damage resistance last for? Is it till your end of your turn?
Let me see.
One round.
1 round. So it's still going, I believe, because it hasn't been a full round yet. So yeah, you can tell that they would have taken some more damage from the proboscis just falling off this kid and just ripping out of their shoulder. But your resistance keeps them hale. They're still drained, but they're not.
All
hurt.
right.
Oh no! Sorry.
Oh.
He only gains the resistance for the attack, but the creature stays revealed in light and affected by all
Okay.
stuff. for 1
So
round.
I lied. They take 1 point of damage as the Bloodseeker Sturge falls off.
All right. Well, hopefully they can handle that.
Thank you. It's okay. So we'll paper cut.
So there's a hole left in where the Sturge was.
Yeah, just make a hole in there.
Off my third action, I will just move over to here,
Okay.
or to here rather, to try and. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Hilarious. Sturge. So, the Sturge is going to fly past you, Casimir. I use 1 action to go there. Second action is going to fly over to Mira. Yeah, the ruler's all bundled up. Hang on 1 sec. 30. Okay. It's gonna take 2 actions to get to you. Do you have a reactive strike or anything, Casimir, as it flies past you?
I do not know.
Okay. Mira, you're gonna get tried to attached, and they are on your same square. By the way, I'm just not moving them there.
Yeah.
because
I understand.
I can't click their tokens and open them.
Yep, I understand.
You're not in my aura, so I can't use my flash on you.
Yeah.
All right, this is 17 hit, Mira. I did not target you.
No, does not.
All right, excellent. So he tries to dig his barbed legs into you to get a grip on you, but he just cannot. And that's gonna be his turn. And it is your turn, Mira.
All right. First action is gonna be pulling out dagger.
Okay.
Second action, it's gonna be targeting this. Hold on. Targeting
Yeah,
this.
sorry.
This guy right here. And we're gonna go ahead and bop him, stab him. Actually, cut him. Not stab. We're cutting. Slicing.
All right.
All right, here
Slice
we go.
and dice. A 20. Yes, 20 is going to hit you, Mira. Oh, not you, but the Sturge. You do know what I mean. All right, 3 points of damage.
E6 with a dagger. What?
Yeah. Dagger's Phrasma's weapon.
So you put me back over here. I shouldn't be able to move.
Oh, sure.
I'm actually right there as well.
Oh, right there? Sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right.
So, Mira, you slice into this thing. You manage to sever one of its wings, but it's still going. It still wants to suck your blood.
Go again.
Alrighty. That will be miss, unfortunately.
All right. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, they just keep coming out of the woodworks, eh? This Sturge is going to start flying near you, Casimir. and you see it for a moment kind of stare at you. It's like it's a mindless creature. It has an intelligence of like 2. But there's like it's almost looking at you. Bzz, 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 bzz. Yeah, it's almost looking at you like following your orders as it's gonna fly past you. And it's gonna try to attach itself to you, Matthias.
I would like to nimble dodge.
You can try.
Oh,
20.
Oh, wait.
wait, a +2, does that help?
A nimble dodge. What's
No,
that
it still
bring your
hits.
AC to? Still hits? Alrighty.
Yep, still hits.
So with its third action, it attaches to you as its barbed legs digs into your skin. It's in the same space as you.
Does he take damage?
He does not now.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm just listen. We're gonna just move the Bloodseekers next to you. It's too much shuffling. All right, it is your turn.
Alright, first action, gonna pull out my short sword.
Mhm.
Second action, I'm gonna stab this little thing.
Alrighty, it is currently off guard to you because it is attached to your body.
Ooh, let me sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why?
I have
is
you
there
right
not-
where I want you. 'Cause it's jabbing into your throat.
Do I not have sneak attack on my damage? Oh, never mind. Just roll.
Alright, that hits. Roll your damage.
It'll show up as like precision or whatever it's called.
On the
Alright.
once you roll a damage.
I see it.
So 9. Alright, so you stab into the Sturge, and its belly erupts with blood and falls over. Oh, and you take 1 point of damage as it falls.
Okay. Ew, 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 ew! Oh, there's blood everywhere.
There we go. Oh, that's persistent bleed damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we
Sorry,
can't.
was that supposed to be
Ah!
persistent bleed damage, or is that coded wrong? Just want to check.
No, that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
We
okay.
cannot be anything other than persistent.
Gotcha. Alright, so you take 1 persistent bleed damage.
Does that mean this little kid is bleeding too?
Yeah. The child is
Oh.
bleeding.
Yeah, they left a hole. Yeah, they left a hole.
Left a hole.
Yeah.
I thought I had Token Z installed. That's why I'm a little confused. Oh well, I'll look
You
at it
don't.
later.
I just
don't.
Okay.
What a fool. Okay.
Okay. 2 actions to pull out sword, attack. I'm gonna go right here to try and help out Chaz.
Alright. Third is a move in action. Alright. Children. Children will all flee, except for this one who's bleeding. But they all abandon their friend. They're like 7, so you know, what are they gonna do? But they do get out of line of sight of these Sturges as they all attack.
I take the bleed damage at the end of my turn, right?
Yes, you take it at the end of your turn after a recovery roll.
After recovery, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before a recovery.
Oh.
Clearly. Did it not proc automatically for you?
They did. Yeah, he
Oh, it
has
did?
it, but
Okay.
it said acid for some reason.
What's going on,
burns.
Darby? What did you do to these?
I don't know. Oh, I'll take a point of damage.
Alright, okay. Alrighty. Self-assured Sturge. Okay. Ooh. I got bad news for you, sir.
No!
Alrighty. They're going to try to attach G with their first action. Oof. They definitely miss. So as they try to attach to you, they're just not able to get a grip. They're going to use their second action to try to attach to you again, though. No dice. So they spend their entire turn trying to attach themselves to you, Matthias, but there's no luck there. Chaz, it's your turn. Congratulations, we made it.
I know. First action, free action, I'm going to drop my polearm.
Okay.
If I attack one of these between Matthias and I, would I get a flank on it?
I don't
Yep.
believe tiny creatures invoke.
They're off guard anyway because they're attached to you.
Yeah, you're right.
But yes,
off
they're
guard.
off guard. Yeah.
Okay. First action. Let's see
Here,
what
I'll-
they mess with. He'll cast
move.
Gravity Weapon.
Oh my god. We're charging this bow. I
On
thought you had a
his
pole
fist?
arm. I thought you just had a bow. My bad.
I can't use a polearm at the moment, and he just starts punching one of them that's on him
With the bow.
Mhm.
with his fist.
Alrighty.
Next action. Actually, we're going to do a hunt prey on this thing.
Oh,
Secondly.
you're just really going all ham. All right. What did this guy
Yeah,
do
I
to you?
really
Did
don't. I really don't want him on me. That's
Did he
why.
steal your lunch money or something? Oh my god.
I don't know. Gave me drained one. That's pretty fun.
At level 1.
All right, 17 hits. Roll your damage. Oh, you're gonna explode him. All right. Bleed with his temp HP. That is enough to slay him. Oh, nope, it's not.
Wow.
He's still up. He's still clinging to you.
That's my turn.
He's on his last
Alrighty.
legs.
He's on his last leg. Sorry, Dom. I'll change the letters just for you. Just say it. So
It's
it's
okay.
his last legs.
No, don't worry. It's a
Just
it's
for you,
a
Dom.
it's a Dom game trademark.
Dom
So it's
game
okay.
only. Okay. Sorry, I won't step on toes. All right, Sigrid. It's now your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's just gonna wave her hand and like from like the sleeve of her kind of robe cloak thing. These little ashes are just gonna drift out towards the one on Shaz, and they're gonna attach to it. And then I'm needed to give me a fortitude save. Hold on. Yeah, this one. Little fiery embers.
Fortitude save. And which one are you doing? You're doing it on this one or that one?
The one
Okay, I
that's
see.
near death.
Gotcha.
I can sense its flame is fading.
Its flame begins to fade. Go ahead and do your damage.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Max
Oh my
max
god.
damage.
All right.
Oh
So
my
Oh,
god.
look, the purple thing flew towards it.
I didn't set up that one. Yeah. So as these kind of little embers like touch and cling to its skin, it's just gonna start burning from the inside out and just kind of dissolve onto your shoulder.
All right. It dissolves, but its proboscis
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
tears out of you as it dies, and you're gonna take that persistent bleed damage.
I know. I go. So no, don't yank that out. And he yanks it out. Throws it on. All right, and then I'm going to take cover.
Alrighty.
I don't take damage to the end of my turn. Don't worry.
You're good. No one's bleeding out yet. It's okay. All right, Moody Bloodseeker. He's still shockingly alive. See, he's attached to you too. He's gonna blood drain you. He has nothing else he can do. So you're just gonna
Get drained. Oh no, is my internet dying? Oh no, my internet died. Dang. Sorry, Muffin. I'm just go ahead and end the stream now. See if it comes back in a second. We'll start streaming again. Bye.